Emmy wished on a dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Around the room the dragons flew, but Emmy and Max knew what to do. They climbed on the backs of their dragon friends. Now the adventures never end. Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. There's Ford, he's the biggest, not the brave of heart. There's Cassie, so shy, also very smart. There's Zack and Wheezy, these tales are fun, 'cause you know two heads are better than one. Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. Emmy wished on a dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Around the room the dragons flew, but Emmy and Max knew what to do. They climbed on the backs of their dragon friends. Now the adventures never end. Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. There's Ford, he's the biggest, not the brave of heart. There's Cassie, so shy, also very smart. There's Zack and Wheezy, these tales are fun, 'cause you know two heads are better than one. Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Oblivion.
Oh no.
What?
Just sit in.
What we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, so let's see here.
Still got the battle schmuck.
Yeah, we do. We have literally not found anything better.
Did we get our restoration to 25 last
We
time?
did. We can now cast heal major wounds.
30 hull points.
We only have
that
like
3
100.
times?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
104 HP. So. Okay, yeah, we have a new quest from the Thieves Guild we need to do, which is in Skingrad. Alright. So I think, well, that's what we'll be starting off doing.
It's kind of weird to name your fantasy city anything with skin in it.
I don't know if there's an explanation of what the etymology of Skingrad is.
I mean, I don't think there's an explanation of the etymology of literally any made-up word in any fantasy game. certainly nothing developed by Bethesda, but Skin City sounds weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's very limited etymologies, I guess, but
Welcome to Skin Town.
yeah. Daedra means not Adra. That's okay. We do have a few things to sell when we get to it. But what's this? Also, what rings am I already wearing? Oh, resist normal weapons, 45 agility. All right, well that makes sense. Let's go to Skingrad, because we've already been there once. Like can track our path.
That's why I like this walking to new places thing. Kind of paints the map with a bit of history.
Yeah, I don't really want the. It's weird to me in this game that you could fast travel all the cities right away, and that there's no like I. If it was like Morrowind, where it was just like get public transportation,
Yeah.
that would make more sense. But
In Elder Scrolls Online, I think they added a cost. Oh no, of course they didn't do that in Elder Scrolls Online. They did that in Fallout 76, where there's a
oh
cost for
god,
fast travel. Oh my god, Fallout 76 is such a train wreck. It's great.
oh.
What I've noticed is there are a lot of people who normally don't criticize Bethesda saying, this is bad.
It's really kind of yeah, impressive.
But of course, Salmo.
I don't remember if I said this on stream or just uh outside of stream, but like my coworkers at work are talking about
Yeah.
how confused they are by this game and like why does
I
it
remember
exist? And that is, like they're just like gamers who are here for the video games, and they're just looking at it like I don't understand, and they're just
I don't
like
get it.
laughing about all the technical terribleness and stuff. Heck yeah, there's still so many true
I don't
believers out
get
there
it.
though. It's startling.
I don't understand.
I could never leave Skingrad.
This
All
is
my good
worse.
friends here would die without my sweet rose. The rest of the world must suffer as best it can without me.
Okay, I just ask you like, so tell me about Skingrad, and he's like, I would never leave Skingrad.
I am the only
Let's do
source of
business.
food. I do also like the bad hair.
Hello, and yeah, there's a lot of
Hair technology is fascinating to me. Very few people have done it
This
in a
better
way
be
that
good.
actually looks good.
yeah.
Like even now, even like the Tress Effects Lara Croft games, it doesn't look
that's
good. It just
great.
looks more
That's
like
really
hair.
too much. It's good of you. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it works
Oh, that's great.
for Oblivion
That's
that
pretty far-fetched.
like if your hair is gonna look bad, you might as well go all in on
Oh,
just
that never talk tough to me. I
being
love it's
this
good.
bad.
I like that a lot. Yeah, you're good.
Go
Can
for
I
hair
interest
broke.
you in some of my
Yeah.
wares?
Make it all shiny.
Oh, good. He's an apprentice.
How much product do you have to put in your hair to get that kind of glimmer off of it? I also like how it sticks out of his scalp like a little bit. That's fun too.
A fine transaction.
Bethesda should stop pretending their NPCs contain anything resembling humanity.
It kind of seems like they took that advice.
Yeah, not in the
A good price for a good customer.
Can you even use a potion while you're paralyzed?
Maybe? There's so many things like that where I don't know.
I guess, I mean, I assume you must be able to, because I don't know why that ingredient would exist, and I realize I realize the problem there.
That is some revisionist history, but it is also kind of true.
That's just
That
how
wheel
it
is
Wait,
not
what?
good, but it is good.
Oh, my deep game crit revisionist history is the Oblivion persuasion wheel fucking rules. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's,
I agree, but
oh, he's only
ironically.
got 600 gold. Or
Oh, he's one of
200,
those
he's only got
chuckle fucks.
250 gold. We can sell, like...
A fine transaction.
Yeah, see, his gold doesn't go down. It's just, that's the
Yeah,
maximum.
I know, that's just the way it is, so I just had to sell parts at a time. Which is really annoying. I don't have, there are mods that handle it differently, but I did not install them.
That's a good deal.
Aww. That's very sweet.
Aw, hi Fiona. Man, we're making this guy love us.
You know something that really unnerves me?
Todd Howard's existence.
Well, that too. But I mean, his eye.
This guy?
Yeah, just watch it for a bit. It feels like the kind of eye that an eldritch horror has on its, like, bicep. It doesn't feel like a face eye. It feels like a monster eye. Because it's twitching around
Yeah,
in
I
ways
know what
that
you mean.
he, like, looks at the ceiling, and whenever anyone does that, I'm like, what the fuck? What are you looking at? Whenever in a game where the eye line just doesn't make sense, it gets me. Life does unnerve me, but I mean, there are certain things in life that double unnerve me, and
I
Bethesda NPC idle animations are a
You
lot
too.
of that. Which again is something that they solved in their recent game. You're not... Alright, good luck with that.
Well met. Go ahead, please.
It's just the animations look so dorky.
Oh no, he's fixed now. He's
Yeah,
fixed.
I mean, I'm sure he
shit,
was
I've been
sneaking for a
caught.
reason, but so the idea that in order to communicate with a person, you need a perfectly evenly mix of threatening, flattery, bribery, and whatever is an incredible conceit to build a dialogue system around. Yes, it is.
My favorite thing is the threatening, because it just... like, it's all things that were in Morrowind, right? It was the options you had that made sense. Well,
Yeah,
they didn't make
like,
sense, because
they-
you had, like, a percentage chance to fail threatening somebody, which doesn't really make sense.
That's the. I mean, that's yeah, but that's like the way that D&D has worked for a very long time, right? It's roll
Well,
intimidate and see
Intimidate, I would say, is different from threaten. Like, intimidate is, I could break you. Threaten is, I'm gonna try.
I guess, yeah, but that's definitely the spirit of it. So I understand, but yeah, the idea that you're like rotating, and you know, you can understand like, oh yeah, you're rotating between them, that there's a version of that where that makes sense, but not where it's just you have to do every single one, like one after the other, and you're just choosing like what intensity to do them at is, oh god, it's such a strange mechanic.
The new Call of Cthulhu game, I haven't seen much of it, but its dialogue seems quite cool.
Oh, I haven't seen like anything out of it, so I don't know anything about it.
It's weird, and in a good way, I think. I haven't seen any combat yet, and I've heard that that's the problem bit.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Greetings.
One mechanic that kind of interests me is like they've seemed to have gone to some efforts to include like a sanity kind of
Oh boy.
push and pull. But like not in that way, but in you're gonna see shit that isn't there, and
One more
creepy
coin,
monster
and I can
demons are
get
gonna rush at you, and that's gonna freak you out.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't undo that. You can just get really drunk and forget. But then if you lean all the way into that, it's it's the alternate way out of the madness.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess as long it's because like a lot of the like sanity mechanic stuff is generally like there isn't necessarily a problem with the mechanics in themselves. It's just the way that they're like themed or framed. Like calling
Yeah.
them sanity mechanics is, yeah.
My sanity score went down.
Mm-hmm. Morrowind was fucked up in a different way
Yeah.
because if you wanted to get someone to attack you, you had to succeed enough threats, but they worked better if they liked you more. So when your threats failed or worked, their opinion of you dropped. You had to bribe them to get it back up. Wow, I don't remember trying to use threat, I guess, to get people to attack me. Because Jesus.
Threat's a weird one because if you have high enough skill, you can walk up to any NPC, call them a bastard like 5 times, and then you can kill them legally. So it's actually a pretty good way to like
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
get money because you just walk up to the
Yeah.
guy with the nice armor and say, "Hey, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," and then throw a fireball
You
at him.
you just gotta needle him enough to get him to try to throw a punch. And then you're like, self-defense, motherfuckers.
Stand your ground, lol.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is a skillful thief. Oh, I seem to remember something about him. Something recent. Oh, something important. Something.
See, what is he looking at?
Missing.
I don't know.
It isn't
Something above
you.
me.
Do you have a stand?
Yes, it would. Theranis was
What
drinking
the
in the
fuck?
Two Sisters Lodge.
I was
bribed
literally
about
just
stealing
by
something
there.
from the castle. Unfortunately, Captain
Oh, okay,
Dion
he's
was
in a
also
dungeon.
Okay.
in the Two Sisters Lodge. Oh, he arrested Theranis.
You couldn't have just said he's in the dungeon. You couldn't have just said that you had to go through the whole fucking story.
Into the skin.
He's got to earn his. You gotta make it feel like it was worth 20 gold.
Unless you got yourself arrested. Oh, of
It's not
course
going to be
you're
worth
a
20
thief.
gold. He's extorting you.
Just break in.
Yes, my.
Here's what Unfortunately.
But what?
Here's what I know. Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. He arrested the
That's not even. That's part of his dialogue. Like his beggar dialogue.
Oh shit! Does that mean originally beggars didn't have special voice lines? That's what would explain that.
Yeah, that is possible.
Oh my god, they added that? They added poor people sounding like gremlins. You know, something about this world just doesn't feel very immersive.
Most of them are supposed to be old, at least, but
Which is also gross.
Only asking for enough.
yeah, like he still has a weird voice, but it's not the.
Yeah, each voice actor has like. Well, actually, I'm not sure if each voice actor has one. I don't think there are like beggar voices for any of the beast races or female Nords. It's interesting to figure out like what specific combinations of characters and races actually have specific things, like in Skyrim, where you cannot marry certain. Like, I don't think you can marry a Khajiit. And I think there's one lizard you can marry.
Yeah, I think they might have added some more to
say
fix
lizard.
some of that, but
Argonian.
yeah. How the hell do I get into the castle?
Yeah. There's a
Oh.
walkway.
Oh. No, I actually had to go
It's this side.
outside?
Yeah, it's separate.
Oh.
You know, like all good forts.
Unlike every other castle.
Yeah.
I do kind of remember that now. But every other castle in the city
My
is
favorite
just in
thing
the city.
about keeps is how they only have one wall.
Oh, yeah. Well, everything's very tiny in this game, so let's just...
Have mercy.
What do you think will happen to Bethesda when Todd Howard is inevitably killed?
I don't know. I don't know. I wonder how much like control he has. Or
I think quite a
influence.
lot.
Oh.
I think he's got kind of like where he outlines the whole project, but doesn't really do much beside that. He sets the tone. Make this kind of game. Okay, bye. Todd Howard has a doppelganger? Are they cloning this son of a bitch? Is that where the synthetic meat will come from? Is clones
Well,
of
if
Todd
he
Howard?
lives long enough, maybe he'll just put his child in power. He was, you know, he didn't let him play Breath of the Wild, and he made him play
Zod Howard, of
Skyrim
course.
instead.
Ugh. Can you imagine being that conceited? Hey, none of that Nintendo shit, not in this household. Look at what Daddy made.
I love that story. It's so awful.
Is Todd Howard divorced?
I have no idea.
Let me check, because that's the kind of thing that makes sure that that kid doesn't come to his on Christmas anymore.
If that's
Oh,
a true
cool,
story,
Dad, you
yes,
got
it
me
is a story
a,
that Todd Howard told about how his son was like, "Oh, I want to play Breath of the Wild. It sounds really cool." And he said like, "Oh, if you want to play Breath of the Wild, you know, there's a game like that that I know that you should play." And he gave him a Skyrim. And he told this story himself as not a not
Aren't I
like
a kidder?
yeah, he
And
didn't.
then I got him.
Oh. Did you hear any of Nick's Todd Howard stories? No, I heard that reference the other night, and I was like, wait, Nick has Todd Howard stories? Like, the Todd Howard?
Who will help an old beggar?
Apparently, he won't tell his son anything about Elder Scrolls 6.
Yes, I remember that too.
What a cunt. He won't let him play Zelda, he'll make him play Skyrim, and then when he's like, hey, can you tell me more about, like, the new thing? I'm very excited, father. No! Sit in
Let
the
your
corner.
son be like, my dad works at Bethesda, and tell all of his friends. They were mostly about Todd Howard thinking Nick was a normal person and being cruelly... Oh, I forgot Nick because Nick worked at Bethesda. I completely forgot about that.
Nick who?
Nick Brecken of Idle Thumbs. He was the
Okay.
like community manager for a while. Yeah, he was talking about it on his stream the other day, I guess. At least it was being mentioned. It's being referenced.
Do you think I would like Idle Thumbs? I never really...
I mean, it's
Crystals,
all
that's
like,
fair.
you know, it's I mean, it's fine. You know, there's a lot of good memories, I guess, but it's a lot of like, it's also because there's a podcast, you know, about like, well, loosely, I was gonna say contemporary, but I guess that's not always the case, but loosely contemporary video games, and they're not making it currently, so it's like, you know, it'd be all old stuff. Yeah, they don't have a podcast going right now because they got bought out by Valve. Which is true. Oh, this is the dungeon. This is where we go. Nick asked
Yeah,
Todd
that
how he should
sounds
play the
exactly-
game, and Todd was like, "Oh, just how you would normally play." Nick ignores all lore things and everything they want to test. Yes, that's yeah. I mean, Nick Brecken streamed Red Dead Redemption 2, and he skipped the opening cutscene.
Oh
Like-
god! Like, okay, I've watched Red Dead 2, and that whole opening, that whole in the snow segment,
Mhm.
that's really good. I don't want to compliment that game too much because it's
Yeah.
bad, but like the cinematic camera, everything in that is shot so well. It's really like genuinely good storytelling.
Hail.
It was.
How could you skip that? It
Because
starts
he
in
was
medium res.
bored. It's like, no, I just want to get
He
to
was bored.
Welcome to Nick Brecken.
When was the last Red Dead game? Like 7 years ago?
Yeah,
How are you bored of
like
something
that.
that that was
He's
the
just
last
like, I just want to
cowboy
get to
game?
the stuff. He spent
I wanna get
most
to
of the stream trying to lasso people.
Oh, Law Chat. I forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
yeah, we can talk about
Payday
Payday
2's
2. Hi, Sicko.
I kind of forgot that I hadn't talked about that on stream.
Yeah,
Right,
I said
so
like we
that
gotta
ended.
hold this for next stream.
Yeah, yesterday I was talking about the secret, how the president was dead. The president is no longer dead. He is undeaded. So
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
the president died, but now he's alive. Also, he's John Delancey. Surprise!
Okay, I can see that. Yep.
I cannot abide the idea that somebody would play Yakuza 0 or any Yakuza game and be like, boring, I want to get to the punching. Like, those games are
Yeah, I
so
don't know how you
masterfully
can. Yeah,
Like,
I don't. What? I
I
guess you could just
fucking
play the
love-
mini games and shit. But I was like, I don't.
But why would you care about the minigames if it isn't contrasted with all this somber, like, crime dude shit?
Oh, God,
Like,
darn
that's
it.
the
I was messing
that's
around
the
too
best
long. And
part.
crashed.
That's the best part of Yakuza, is just going from, like, I won't let you hurt my family, to singing karaoke dressed up as an orange. Like, that's fantastic. So, Payday 2.
Yes.
What was the last thing I mentioned? Was it that we robbed the White House?
Yeah, I think so. That's the last thing that I
Okay.
remember right now. Yeah, I didn't. So the president is undead.
Oh, he's not a zombie. But
Okay.
maybe, actually, kind of is.
Is he Q?
He is John Delancey, yes. He is not Q.
It's
Actually,
like, is he actually an interdimensional like super being? Because I mean,
kind of. Closer than not. I can't say no, because it isn't no. It's kind of. Chosen undead. Only you are a bad enough dude to become the president. That's pretty much the tone. So after robbing the White House, it was a trick. You weren't actually robbing the White House for the pardons.
oh, that's
that
right.
stuff-
The pardons. That's right.
That stuff was like
the
an
pardons
alternate
signed
bad
by
end.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, forget about that. That's not canon anymore. That was
Okay.
weird. They kind
That's
of
not
explain
canon?
around that. Yeah, because there's two different ways that heist can end. One's the secret ending, and one's the like normal ending where Bane dies and everyone's sad. So in the secret ending, you play a piano. I mentioned that, right?
Yes, you shoot the piano keys.
Yeah, you shoot the right piano keys, and I said that nobody had cracked that yet. Well, somebody did, and it unlocked like a plate that told you what achievements you need to get to unlock the route to the secret ending.
Huh?
So there's a painting in like the secret White House super base, underneath the vault, the nuclear bomb blast shelter, whatever the
Sure.
fuck.
Mhm.
So you take down that painting, you blow open the wall, and you go into like a fucking mine shaft that leads to an ancient vault underneath, like full-on Assassin's Creed shit.
Uh-huh.
So you're down there with the first civilization.
This
And it's
is Assassin's Creed, yes.
full-on 100% Assassin's Creed. It's only going to get more Assassin's Creed as this goes on. Buckle yourself for nonsense. So there's this huge vault door, and you think, oh, we cracked through vaults by drilling it. Let's maybe do that. It's like in the first game where you had to use a drill for 30 minutes or something to unlock a door. That was the secret in the first game. Not in this one. In this one, you have to answer riddles in a different made-up language as demons attack you. Honest to Christ demons try to stab you as you answer riddles.
Okay, demons.
Well, they're supposed to be Nephilim. You know, I mentioned that is the giant shadow monsters.
Oh, I forgot, but yes,
Oh.
you did mention that.
Yeah. Crashed again.
Yeah, this game is being bad tonight.
So you're fighting demons, answering riddles, and when you answer 4 of them, it opens up into a giant chamber. Let me see if I can get a picture of it, because Jesus Christ, was this not what I was expecting?
I am sad that Abraham Lincoln's pardons are no longer canon.
They're still kind of canon. They're explained in a way that makes sense. Okay.
I thought it made sense, you know, other than all the parts that didn't make sense. How do I deal with this guy? I need to like.
It made sense apart from the bits that didn't make sense. Well, now it just makes sense.
Wait, what? Do I have a bounty?
Okay, this is not a very good picture, but it's the first one I found, and I don't want to stay quiet.
What do I even have a bounty for? I don't think I had a bounty.
You picked the lock in the other timeline. You know that could be a reason.
It's not the case. It's only 5 gold bounty. It's...
Shit.
Not sure what it's a bounty for. I wonder if there's another way to get into this. There probably isn't, because Oblivion, but I'd like to think that there would be.
Let me see. Come on. I really want to show this stupid room off. Okay, I'll just explain it since I can't find a picture that works. It is a giant, hollowed out, like, oh no, this is a bad time to forget the name. It's a circular thing. What are they called?
Oh my god, this game is... Why is this game have such a problem with this tiny little area?
Not an orb, but it's long and it's round, but it's got flat edges on the ends on the top.
Cylinder?
Yes, a cylinder. Completely lost. So it's a cylinder with like Mayan runes on the side. It's all got a very Mayan look to it. Yes, in Washington D.C.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it. So it's this giant cylinder that extends kind of like forever upwards and forever down. Yeah, well, the first civilization is still in the new Assassin's Creed games. It's just a bit more subtle now. Instead of being, "Hi, I am the god Juno." It's just more, there were space people. But no, this is full on. So you go into this room and there's like a pyramid in the middle of the fucking room. There's a pyramid in the middle of the room, and that's the Ark of the Watcher, which is the MacGuffin we've been chasing forever. And then Uh,
I'm gonna go pay off my
1 second.
bounty because I want to try and talk to this guard. I don't. Like, he's just sitting there, and I don't remember there being, like, ways to, like, distract people in this game.
No,
Usually
I'm
they're
not sure
just
that there
on,
is.
like, patrols, and you just wait for them. Like, that's the stealth system.
Well, there
There's-
might be like a moment where there's a changing of the guard and the guy leaves.
I guess it's possible.
So you're in this big room and you've got through the door, and then Giancarlo Esposito shows up and is like, "Well, thank you for enacting my secret plan.
Does he
Let
show
me
up,
in,
like,
or I'll."
in like, as a character model?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember that ever happening, so.
He's behind a door, and he
Mhm.
says, "He's behind the door you came in." He says, "Open up, or I'll shoot Bane
Are you
and
looking for us?
Locke, who's the other guy."
Our
Um,
man Krista.
so you open it up, and instead of
Not
you know,
you.
whatever the fuck he was planning, you shoot him because that's the only thing you can do in Payday. And then Bane's like, "Quick, grab the Mayan gold that you got from the first game's secret and plug it into the machine." And then you do, and then he goes into the machine, and that's the end of the mission.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a pyramid, and he says, "Open it up so you can put me in."
Uh-huh.
The end. And then that's it. However, then it unlocks an epilogue thing,
Uh-huh.
and the epilogue strongly suggests that Bane was reincarnated as the president.
Okay.
And it does like a closing statement on every character, and it's
Dallas
very
never
dumb.
returned home.
Yes, actually, he buys a gigantic boat and leaves. That's the end of his story. But yeah, Bane. So the whole thing is like the greatest heist of all time. You're stealing from the White House.
Uh-huh.
So that's what you do in the normal ending. In the secret ending, Bane actually steals the White House, which I thought was quite clever.
Oh, by becoming president?
Yeah, well, he
Okay.
doesn't become president. He steals the body of the current
Right.
missing president,
Right.
who is John Delancey.
Yes?
I don't know why the fuck they did that. They hired John Delancey
This
for
is
one
pleasure.
cutscene. And he yucks
This
it
is
up so
pleasure.
fantastically. I've
Arm
got to
and
show it.
They
I don't want
I
you.
don't-
Where the fuck is the other person? Oh, she's in her
Hiding.
house. Of course she is. Why didn't I just go in there? I don't know how this game happened, TM. I also think it's... Oh, damn it. This fucking...
How did Payday happen, or how did
Yeah.
Oblivion happen?
I mean,
It's
probably both, but I
equally-
think Payday.
How did it happen? Money?
Yeah.
I know that's a very cheap answer, but it's
God damn it, game.
that's kind of it, I think.
I think it's... Did you see the new game that they are releasing?
Yeah, it's not great.
No, I just thought it was hilarious because I saw it on Steam. You know, thing pops up like there's a new Walking Dead game, and then I looked at it, it's like it's a 4-player shooter, like co-op shooter against zombies. And I was like, so it's Left 4 Dead. And then I saw it's made by Overkill, and I was like, so they went from making a Left 4 Dead clone with cops instead of zombies to a Left 4 Dead clone. Like, they
Yeah.
they just...
But bad.
Well, yeah, I
Don't click that link. This is the relevant portion of. It's so fucking weird that John Delancey just shows up and is Bane. Also, it's like the suggestion for why they're killing off Bane was because Simon Villikand is doing freelance work, so he's not actually part of the studio anymore. So it's cheaper Like, they're
Oh,
paying him to do the music, they don't need to also pay him
You
to
have
do the voice
found
acting,
Theranos and the lost history.
right?
oh, you fucker!
You have found.
Oh, that's so frustrating. She won't
Well,
let me
I did
pay off my bounty.
mention stealing the White House, Carmen San Diego. It is sort of the same thing, but instead of stealing the White House, you steal the concept of the White House by stealing the body of the president using a magical alien device that reincarnates you into the recently dead or living. He did a soul swap with the president. I think that's Carmen San Diego levels of heist.
It's too practical.
It
You
doesn't
know,
involve the lights going out for 4 seconds and the Statue of Liberty going away.
right. You're not like, oh, I'm stealing the concept of, like, geometry.
Did she do that?
She did something. There's something where she stole, like, a fundamental scientific discovery, which doesn't. Like, I don't even know what that means to have stolen it.
She stole the force of magneticism.
Yeah, shit like that would happen.
There must be some mistake.
Fuck you! I just want to pay off my goddamn bounty. Oh my god, the Thieves Guild. They're terrible. They're really inconvenient people. This fucker better be over here.
Yeah, that's it for Payday though. Actually, I think they're still updating it, but I'm not going to care anymore, because that's the end of the weird nonsense.
Where is he? Why is he not here yet? Okay, okay, maybe I gotta wait till midnight. Oh, and the game is being shitty. I remember years ago when I was still playing Team Fortress 2, and
Oh god.
yeah, many years ago, and they were, slowly dealing out their ridiculous lore, and
If you could call it that.
well, yeah, as far as that goes, um, and there was a possibility, which sadly was never. So there was a lineup of the original like Team Fortress team of like the historical team, which included like Nikola
Didn't that end with a
Tesla
cliffhanger?
as the demolition man or something, or the engineer, I guess. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was, I think, Nobel as the demolition man.
Of course.
And there was also like Daniel Boone was the sniper or something, and there's various things. But there was also a bunch of shit about Abraham Lincoln.
What, being the soldier?
No, he was not one of them. But so this is
Oh.
the thing: is the pyro was still unknown. The pyro is still in a mask, and I really
Oh,
hoped
shit.
that the pyro would one day be revealed to be Abraham Lincoln, especially because
Both in the past and the present?
yes, in the past and the present, because there was the whole like the life extending machines that
Yeah,
kept the
that would've
red
been
and
so
blue
good.
guys alive, and there was 3 of them, and they only explained where 2 of them were. I assume they eventually explained where the other one was. I think
Yeah,
it was
wasn't
actually the robot guy, right?
Yeah, it
The
was
gray guy.
the other guy.
Yeah, but my dream was always that it would be revealed that it was
That would've
Abraham
been
Lincoln
so
had it,
good.
and Abraham Lincoln was still the man under the pyro mask.
Could they actually legally do that, though?
Sure, Abraham Lincoln's dead.
Well, is he like in the public domain or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't understand how your country works vis-a-vis the public domain of
Mhm.
people you put on your money.
I'm pretty sure that you can't do anything about using the image of like, unless there is like a, I mean, well, so you can have public image, the image of a person could be like have rights to, which would be, I guess, owned by default by the
Like-
estate or something. But
He's in Adventure Time. Like I know Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter kind of blows open the doors and all of this dumb
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But I assume that because you have a cult of personality for your presidents, Abraham Lincoln Secretly Jack the Ripper is not a movie that could be made.
Sure, it could be. It would just might be unpopular, and probably be like protests or something.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is just the fucking stupidest.
Yes. Where the fuck is Armand Christophe?
He's coming. He's slow. He'll be walking to the place. Yeah, are there presidential blasphemy laws?
No,
There's nothing like that.
not officially.
Can you?
You can pay your
But like,
fines
you
to
can't
the-
burn the flag, right?
No, you can.
I thought you were supposed to
Consider
eat it.
You can pay.
Yeah, I mean the official way to dispose of the flag is actually to burn it, which is why all those discussions are hilarious. Because you're not supposed to throw it away. Yeah. So you are supposed to like burn it. Respectfully.
So it's more a matter of tone than of action.
Yeah. Oh, the US flag code says not to burn it? There's definitely something that says the proper way to dispose of the flag is to burn it. Maybe it's like the Boy Scouts rules or something.
I thought you were supposed to eat it so it doesn't touch the ground. Is that a joke? Is that a drop there thing?
I think that's a joke.
Okay.
Ceremonial
Is it-
burning is okay, yeah.
What, where you'll salute and then jump, the youngest jumps onto the pyre.
I mean, there's a
To
lot of stuff in the US that,
flag
because of the First Amendment, is, like, officially, like, not supposed to be bannable, but there are various degrees of, obviously, like...
Yeah, I know
They're-
drop bears is a Simpsons joke. I don't think it is a Simpsons joke. I think Australians made that one up themselves,
It's you.
but it was popularized through the Simpsons.
Hey, why is this? This is just awful tonight. I don't know. Past couple of streams, it's been like fine. Other
Oh
than
my!
reveals.
Are you serious, Sonoso?
Oh, I do remember that story. Yes, that was a thing
you know,
that happened. It was like a
I think-
child, and it was like, of course, like national news. Like, look at this noble. Yeah.
I'd have a really hard time not like seeing that kid going to the nearest
Oh, the flag eating thing is from The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
That could be.
Could be. I don't know. I like, if you saw a kid doing that, how tempted would you be to buy like a garden chair and just sit down across the street from him? Yeah, a little tempted, wouldn't you?
I don't.
A little bit.
I mean, I would definitely. That's a lot of effort. That's what I'd say. That's a
If
lot
you
of
had
effort.
a lawn chair
You wear
and
the
you
same.
lived close by.
You can.
Yeah, then I'd be tempted.
patriotism's really easy to make fun of because it's really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I recently had a discussion with somebody who was talking about like, oh well, I'm proud to be British because you
Oh
know
God.
we have healthcare and we have voters'
Uh-huh.
rights that are good. And I was like, that's not. You're not proud to be British. You're happy that Britain has those laws. Like, there's nothing about that that's special or unique. Like, the things that are ours are our history of imperialism and genocide. Like, those voting laws aren't something that we birthed into the world naturally. It was something that people fought and died for.
It is the heritage of Western civilization going back to Athens.
Yeah, going back all the way to ancient China.
Going back to that city where a bunch of
When,
slave
what was it,
owners.
80% of the population were slaves? Something like that?
In Athens? I'm not sure.
I
That
thought it
is
was something ridiculous like that.
that
Like,
is the
that's why
number.
all
Well, no,
the...
that's the number for like Sparta.
Hmm.
That's
Which is
the
why
ratio of
Sparta
Sparta.
is the much worse
I mean,
placed.
yeah, like Sparta was the reason Sparta was a like everyone was a soldier is because well, when everyone
Everyone
meaning the
else was a
citizens,
slave.
yes, because they were terrified of a slave revolt. That's literally why. Because their whole city was built on having enslaved everyone around them, and they were terrified.
Most states have an army. Prussia is unique in it
Yeah.
is an army with a state. Most nations have slaves. What is unique about Sparta is that it is slaves that have a country.
But Athens still had a lot of slaves and was also like had
Yeah, Athens was still a piece of shit.
You're new
Yes.
here, Skingrad. Please.
When was like the
We're a bit
first
suspicious.
good nation?
I mean, there's a lot of
1918, baby.
yeah, because there's the discussions about oh yeah, I could just pay this.
Dismartian.
Oh great, this is the
What
one
is
in
it?
Greece. Singo said the new Assassin's Creed has some horrendous takes on slaves. Several side quests involve slaves liking being slaves.
Oh joy.
Yeah, the beginning of that game being 300 fanfiction. Yeah, is
Oh, that's
No
unfortunate.
visitors.
yeah, it
Count's
starts
orders.
with
No.
Well,
but it will.
that game was recently
I
put on
heard
a
that
very
some
high
Grow
discount
Yarg is
wink,
looking to
wink.
hire.
So I will look forward to seeing that for myself.
He doesn't leave Castle Skingrad often. You have something you want?
Oh, did I say
Why? Then that.
God darn
never
it.
mind, I forgot.
I'm just trying to get this guy to go away. So they give you options to ask him to leave, but you can't actually get him to
Was this-
leave.
Or is the
Was Assassin's Creed Odyssey written by what's his face? Jimmy Skullman?
What?
The guy that is a weird white supremacist magician looking motherfucker.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I'll find it in a second.
Alright, I could probably do this.
Someone in chat might know who I'm talking about.
Wait, did this make me... Okay. Which...
Does anyone in the
Wait,
chat
what?
know who I'm talking about? Because like,
Oh. Oh, he did give me a hint, actually, how to get in here. Oh,
Davis Arini.
Davis.
that guy.
What? I don't know who that is.
Do you not?
Visitors ain't
He's
good day.
he's one of the alt-right people on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
He's
don't.
quite prolific in being exceptionally wrong. Yeah. Like that was his point. Was that hey, slavery
yeah,
wasn't so
it's
bad because
a very common refrain.
times were tough, you know.
Right, it's like, oh well, it's better than being employed, or like like a
Oh
low
no.
wage, because you don't have your guaranteed shelter and food. Oh, PM.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Yes, I know who you're talking about now. Jesus. All right. The skull and skull guy. Yeah, no,
Jimmy Skullman.
I understand now. Jesus.
Yeah, that's very much one of his arguments.
Yeah.
Look, we've all got bad things to say about slavery, but let's not forget that people who were slaves had free housing, and not that socialist shit. The good kind of free housing, where you weren't a person.
Where the fuck is...
Get away from me. I don't want whatever you've got.
Oh. Oh, I gotta go back down. I'm worried about a crash.
I don't think there's anything you can do that will make it less likely to, or more likely to crash.
Please, Todd Howard. Please.
It's because I called him a cunt, isn't it? I always feel like the more grumpy I am towards the game, the more we suffer.
Well, you weren't really being grumpy because you weren't really talking about it, so...
I talked about Todd Howard being a terrible father.
Yeah, that's true. We did talk about that.
Sorry, I talked about Todd Howard being a father, which... for him apparently means ignoring his son and instead promoting his own, I don't know, fucking ego? What is that?
I don't know.
Why would you try to advertise your own game to your son?
Because he's really
Why
proud
would
of
you do
it.
that?
He's like,
More proud of
I
it than
need
his
validation.
child.
Yeah, I need validation of my product. Like, I imagine he was just like,
For the love of us,
oh,
can't
okay.
a man have a bit of...
That's a weird thing to say to somebody trespassing in the castle keep. Hey, how about some privacy? I mean, I don't think he's not seen you.
I don't think so either, but, okay. I'm trying to figure out
He's
where to
gonna
go,
follow
buddy.
you until...
Oh, darn it. Leave me alone. I'll leave. What if I promise to leave? Is that fine?
This is your last warning.
God, that was good.
Stealth in this game is... Oh, really?
Yeah, Hitman, this is not. At least they are saying to you, hey, you're trespassing,
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of just shooting you.
I mean, the most annoying thing about this is honestly just that these are different zones, for whatever reason. Because then you can't watch the guards. I can't, like...
Well, they don't
see-
have any markers except for cells. Like any zone you could be trespassing in, they have to separate.
Is that true?
Yeah, they can't add... well, I think there's like zone markers, like if you're in this boundary, then you get a wanted level, or you get like money, a bounty, but they can't do trespassing, except with zones. Do you have an invisibility potion or something?
I have 3 of them. I was just trying to figure out how to not use them. This is where I need to go, right? Yeah, okay.
Is that super roll you sometimes accidentally do? Is that silent?
Well, does...
Oh. Silent enough. Let's go.
Well, that's the guy.
You're trespassing. Get
What am I trying to
Hey,
get
fuck
from
you,
him?
buddy.
He's hiring. Oh, so I just need to... Oh.
Oh yeah, he comes out of this zone.
I'm warning
Okay.
you, get out, or I'll call the
I'll
police.
leave and wait for him to come out then. 'Cause I need to
He's the guy
actually
you
talk to
buy
him.
a house from.
It's the steward or whatever.
Who also on launch had a bug where he would walk off
Go
the bridge
on.
and die because he wasn't essential.
Well, now he's essential.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone to slop food to the prisoners. I'm having trouble.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
totally...
I mean, good. The jail guards in the dungeon
gold
will
a
unlock
day?
the cell block door if you ask.
It's pretty good.
Two gold a day.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
I mean, I guess it
Get back
pays
to
better
work.
than video game development. And the hours are better.
I have no idea how the economy works in this game. I don't think it... I mean, I think there just isn't it. Are
Yeah.
apples like 10 gold? I don't know.
If you can get them on sale, they're 5.
Let's see, do I have an apple? My apple is 2 gold.
Oh,
And
you can buy one
that's-
a day.
Oh, well, I guess that's... Yeah, it would be marked up, I guess. Well, he said
And keep
we
a
get a
penny
meal,
spare.
too.
Oh, do you get a meal as
Yeah,
per the
he's-
job?
Yes.
Ooh, a whole meal.
Hmm.
Then you get to
Hello?
keep both
Why
of the
couldn't
2
I just
pennies.
tell him this in
What
the
are
first
you-
place? He just knows who I am?
They ought to just give you guys a key, but
You really want random people having keys to the dungeon?
Oh.
Nuh-uh. I think he opened it back out.
He did, because it... Wasn't he supposed to be in
Are you here
here?
to rescue me?
But
No,
sure.
Just
Or a
unlock the
criminal.
door. A couple of hours after you're gone.
Yeah,
Well,
a
I
couple
did
of
that.
hours.
You mean
huh?
the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were
Oh,
always whispering to each other.
This is a
The pale lady
very...
took him
There's a
days
lot
ago.
of steps to this.
the pale
Every few
lady.
days, she comes for one of us. Some return.
We already dealt with
some
a
don't.
secret torture lady.
Those that are taken 3 times never
did we?
return.
Yeah, that was a different
think we
quest.
This was
Heard of it.
Theranos' 3rd
Like a
time.
Did we
the-
not just hear about it?
The count... No, we went through her torture room.
Did we?
Yeah, there was a
Was I
secret
asleep?
passage. I don't remember who that was. The Countess is like, she's really into torture, and she has a secret, because we had to break into her room, and it was easier to go break into the dungeons and then go through the secret passage to the torture room. to get to her room to steal her necklace. That was like the last quest we did, but that was a completely different city.
What
I don't
was
know.
it?
She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up quite a struggle.
I think that
He
was the
bleeding all
Countess
over
and
the place.
Leowyn.
Was it?
We definitely did that.
Zero recollection of that,
Don't let the guards
which
catch you.
shows that things are going great for me.
Oh my god! No! 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 No!
How are you doing?
It's fine. Frustrated.
You want to have a break?
I don't know what that would entail.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I just need to finish this and hopefully go somewhere that is not so prone to crashes. I don't know what the deal is.
You mean nowhere?
Look. You gotta be kidding me.
How far back is the save even? Before you got the job?
No, I have the job. This is really
Did it
bad
crash on the
lead-in
logo?
for
Oh.
this game.
I don't know, I think that's being quite generous. This feels just about right.
What is it?
We've had like nights where we had like one crash.
Yeah, but that was the abnormality, not this.
Oh, well, I know. I'm just saying the average is like in between.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Yeah, and this is way more than that.
What are
Well,
you?
that's, the difference between the average and the median.
You've got to be kidding me.
Noise.
What is up with this?
Do you want to play a more stable game like Earthquake Simulator? Did it fail to launch?
Mm, no, it's working.
Okay. And crash. Whenever that thing initializes, I think.
We
What
had
could
a
it
more
even be? 'Cause
stable
it's not-
experience with Baldur's Gate multiplayer, that's true. I don't know what it is.
Because it
What are
can't
you-
be. It could be the lighting, I guess. But I was saying it might be the lighting of like the town, not just the interiors.
Mm,
You've really got to go through this mod list.
Are you here to rescue? Just on. You mean every few
Oh,
days?
he tells
I
me
remember
even if
when
I
we-
don't release him.
I don't know.
I remember when we were talking about adding more weirder
Don't let
mobs
the
to
guards
this,
catch you.
which now feels like a very far cry from let's just get through this shit. Is the quest not still down here? So you had to look in the cell.
Oh, the other cell. Oh,
Yeah.
my.
And my set would have been complete.
Where did that guy go? Oh, he's hanging out
He's
behind,
behind
the door.
the door. In the stealthiest way possible.
He's supposed to be in the big cell. Is this... What? Oh.
There's
Oh.
blood.
Stop!
There's con-
You violate.
What?
Wait, what? Fuck you!
Was it because you opened the door without crouching?
I mean, it shouldn't be, because I opened the other door. Okay.
I also like the stop. You've broken the law. Don't look at our secret torture chamber. It's very CIA.
Oh, he did say don't go into the wine cellar. The guy who hired us.
Don't go into the wine cellar. Spoilers, it's not wine. I always love it when there's like blood on the floor, on the walls, on the ceiling. Like
Mhm.
you've got to make the blood trail. Doesn't need to make sense.
Yeah.
Oblivion did have more dense urban spaces, in a sense. Like the Imperial City is so split up that it doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's true that a lot more quests take place entirely in cities. There's just kind of a difference in quest design. Like Skyrim, 90% of the quests are go to a dungeon.
Hey, you want to fight some zombies?
Yeah, like they can't. They just don't do quests that are like any of this complex like scripting stuff. Even the Thieves Guild of the Dark Brotherhood are a lot of times just go to a dungeon in the
Hey,
wilderness.
want to fight some special zombies with a bit of lore? And I really mean a bit.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I find very frustrating about Skyrim, and that I do prefer about this game is there's at least
Oh, yeah,
the
Skyrim
idea
is...
of a lot more variety in what it's
Oh,
doing.
I'm gonna feel really gross saying this, but Skyrim is a worse game than Oblivion.
You cannot sleep while trespassing. That sounds like a challenge to me.
Can I nap?
Okay, I guess I just need to keep fighting. Oh, right.
It's on the right.
Another
More
strange
candles.
candle. Did, she was covered in blood? Like, she
Well,
walked
if you
over
go
here and
back-
pulled the candle, and then, like...
Go back. Look at the... Yeah, so they went around this way.
Yeah, I know. I just, like... But, like, I
Oh,
thought
do
she
you
would
want
have...
to steal some of this wine?
She's carrying the
Or is it
bleeding
all
body.
worthless?
It's not... Yeah, it's worthless. Let's just
Okay.
carry the bleeding body, drop it here, walk around and do it. But I guess she was carrying it the whole time. And also, someone, like, slammed their bloody hand up there or something.
You know, there's like a blood trail, and then there's somebody's marking the way with like a paintbrush.
Right. Your conscience will not let you rest since you go.
Or like a super soaker at this point. That skeleton's been dipping into the wine.
You seeing this?
Yeah. Look at that. Look at him go. He's crushing them grapes. Oh no, that's the pale lady. I thought that was a skeleton.
Yes.
She just has white hair. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought her name was Fuck Lady for a second, which I thought was... I mean, doesn't matter. She's unarmored. You could, like, fart at her and shit.
Oh, maybe she's high
Yeah.
level. She doesn't
I mean,
do
she
very
is-
much, though.
She is a skeleton too, technically.
She is a vampire.
Oh, she's not a skeleton, she's a vampire.
Oh yeah, where's her weapon?
It's gone.
Oh, it's right there. Alright. Oh, well,
Oh.
he's dead.
I've come to rescue you.
It's the Flash? Yeah, the way she was, yeah. Everyone has a little bit of skeleton in them. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I'll take that human blood. Sometimes you just need some human blood.
Yeah, you do have the vampire in you.
Oh, that's true.
You're one sleep away from becoming like her.
Hey, Amisay!
Is he
We need
not
to
the
get to
guy?
safety.
Don't we know this guy from somewhere?
Yeah, you've asked him questions before. Is he one of the Thieves Guild guys?
I don't remember.
Argonian
that
prisoner.
Would be me.
Yeah,
I'm
no
so
shit.
glad you are here to save me from the vampire. Those Cretan Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up.
Why
have
were you
saved my
stealing a
life
fish?
again. You are a true friend. I will not
Oh,
forget
we saved
this.
his life
I've
again.
decided to join the Thieves
And he's joining the
Guild.
Thieves Guild.
No more jails for me.
Okay, so we saved his life previously.
That's not
Theranis,
how the Thieves Guild
how do you
works.
know
I'm
about
worried
him?
he's going to become very
he was my
disappointed very quickly.
cellmate.
No more
At
jail
least
for me.
until
I'm
the
going to become a
Pale
proper
Lady took
thief.
him away.
Well, at least have someone to... He's joining a union. You know, he was a freelance thief. Now he's going to have union protection. That's
Yeah,
reasonable.
Somebody will
No,
make
but
his
he did
bail.
give me a
Yeah.
message about a treasure to deliver to the Thieves Guild if I was ever to get out. After the first time Theranis was taken by the Pale Lady, he knew he
So
was
who the
going
fuck is
to
the... Like,
die.
who is she? Why is
Get
she
me out of the
here?
castle,
Clearly the
and
castle
I'll give you his
knows
message.
her and is, like, supporting her. Like, she's
Well-
not just... There's not just a secret torture dungeon in Link to the Dungeons that, like,
She's a vampire.
no one knows about.
She's a vampire. She makes good wine.
Filthy vampire. She took my cellmate Theranis a few days ago. If it hadn't been for you, I would have been next.
Shouldn't we...
If that's Theranis'
She was a vampire.
treasure, I know where it is. But I'm not telling you.
Shouldn't we
anything
be able to
until we're out
go,
of here.
you know,
Get me
indict
out
the
of
Count or
castle.
something?
As soon as we are out of sight of the castle's main gate, I'll tell you.
I was going to make it. You'd need a majority in both
Let's go.
houses for that.
Oh. I don't remember what quest it was that we apparently saved his life before. I assume it's an earlier Thieves Guild quest. Is he the other guy who's... No, I don't remember.
You asking me? I can't remember anything.
I mean, she's not even that pale for a dark elf, to be honest.
Yeah, but her hair though.
Yeah. That's...
She was a vampire. Look, you've got to suspend your disbelief in this video game where the developer has technical control of everything.
Her face... Yeah, I mean, she's got a vampire face. I'm just saying it's not very pale. So it's just weird
Maybe
to seize on
was
that.
her loaded up with blood. She
I
had killed that
suppose.
guy.
That's true.
Like
could
that was
be.
her least palest.
So what are we doing? Am I supposed to lead you out? Oh, I am supposed to.
You can leave via the wine cellar, which I think is
Right,
less guarded.
probably. Oh yeah, this is the dining hall. That seems... Well, is there another door? The other door would be, here, which leads into there. So yeah, we don't want to go out through the dungeon, I don't think.
Because you'd have to go past that guard who
Yes,
does nothing except sit and look and wait.
but this is also trespassing. Where's the way out? That's what I thought. Oh yeah, that accidental roll, actually good.
Have you ever rolled intentionally?
I mean, in that I have pushed the buttons to demonstrate it? Yes. Have I done it, like,
intentionally-
to do something in combat or something? I don't think so.
Maybe you should uninstall that.
It's part of a larger mod. Oh, they would not have installed it. I did not install the rolling just so I'd have rolling. That was not something I was interested in.
I mean, you say that, but be honest
Oh,
here.
whoa,
You wanted
whoa.
the rolling.
Stop right there, criminal!
I always found it interesting how some dialogue in Oblivion is very
Stop!
What?
is very characterized. Like some of it's like, I don't think that's a good idea, sir. Like it's it's RP talk. And then there's that dialogue, which is go to jail, pay fine.
It's all over.
Why is this here now? This wasn't here before.
Stop
Maybe
right
it's
there, criminal!
because.
Fuck.
Huh?
Oh, this is where we... Okay, we're actually in the right spot now.
This is so confusing.
Heard any news from
Hello.
the provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Yeah, you heard any news from the other provinces?
Nope.
Think this might be good. Okay. This... We're basically out, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Come on, boy.
Oh.
Come on,
I felt that
Argonian.
one too. But yeah, how the dialogue sometimes is
What should I
conversational,
We shall.
Mm-hmm.
and then other times is like
Yeah.
gameplay effect. It really just lacks a consistent tone in how it presents itself. It's like a book that shifts from first and third person perspective constantly.
Mm-hmm. When does this count as being out?
Well, he's running now, so.
Oh, we gotta get down there, I guess.
Hey, I'm gonna say that sneaking at this point makes you look more suspicious than walking.
There we go.
Anything for my savior.
Leave.
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that
You
asked
said
about
you didn't
him
know anything about a
or
book.
Look under the bush near the well behind the Restoral's house. I was going to take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
Also, if you want to join the Thieves Guild, they would not appreciate that.
Safe journey.
Alright, where the fuck is that? Oh, okay, it's not actually very far.
Yeah, it would be in town.
I didn't know if that was in Skingrad or not.
Well, I can't imagine they'd use the name of somebody. Narestrel's
know.
house, over in fucking.
I don't
Summer.
know!
I don't think they'd do that. I won't let myself think that they'd do that.
Hey Dio, is Rosa still under the covers?
Hey,
Oh, she is!
I'm listening.
For those of you on stream, Rosa is right under there. What was all that noise?
Take care.
I think I'm starting to be able to tell the difference between your cats.
Oh, that's good.
Dio always looks a bit pissed. Which is fitting for his namesake.
Oh, it's... Wow. Like, you can see that from here. There's a book on the... It's not...
Ooh,
Like, anyone could just go, oh, huh, what is there a book here? Like, as they're walking by. In an earlier volume, I discussed the vagaries and influences of the Adric prophecies, more commonly known as the Elder Scrolls.
Dum dum da da dum.
For readers wanting to know the history behind the highly inappropriate appellation Adric, can refer to chapters 23 through 27 of my previous work for full explanation, as well as the incompetencies of my good comrade Theron of Mournhold, who named them thus. Fuck you, by the way.
That's some fucking snipes in the appendices there.
The influences of the archivally historic Elder Scrolls cannot be understated. Once a prophecy is contained in an Elder Scroll, is enacted in Tamriel, the text of the parchment becomes fixed. All readers suggest the same divine message. It becomes a historical document declaring the unequivocal truth of a past event. Scholars, even those as dim-witted as Theron of Mournhold, cannot argue the bias of the writer, like he has in my earlier works. Not even magic can affect the word written upon these ancient pages.
You aren't a prophecy, though. He can still disagree with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going back to Breville. Finally.
Jesus Christ, that was like reading something written by one of those fucking hardliner atheist types.
Why can't... What? Let me click things?
The sequel to the God Delusion. Now
Guards
talking
are
about-
pursuing me?
What the fuck? Is your bounty so high that you can't fast travel anymore? No? Okay.
My bounty
Oh,
is 0.
You just need to do it for the quest.
You've got to be kidding me. They're going to make me run to Breville.
No, they're going to make you type into the console COC Breville.
You cannot fast travel guards pursuing me. This is so weird. There are no guards pursuing me. Like, literally no one cares.
Repair hammer.
Yeah, I'll take that. Like, hi!
State your business.
Am I trespassing?
We have
I
a
am trespassing?
situation. The Countess sent most of the servants home. You have to leave. Sorry. But you ain't working here anymore either.
Oh. For the castle. I'm not working
Read
for the
that.
castle.
I am trespassing?
Yes. I guess he said something as I came in?
No.
There was like a line, but I didn't pay attention to it because I was looking at my cats. So he just says I have to leave, so I think as soon as I leave Skingrad I can... But that's about the castle, not about this.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, that guy was chasing me.
Good day.
Go ahead.
But I don't have a bounty, so he's like... Yeah, now I can go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
Okay, whatever, game. This is Grievous' house, right? She's probably gonna be like, not while I'm sleeping.
You have found
Oh,
Tyrannus
good.
and the lost histories of Tamriel?
Well,
Well,
no, we did find him. This is inaccurate.
Tyrannus is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years.
Mm-hmm.
You have earned the reward. Here is your payment. You are a skilled...
Okay, what do we need now?
what? You are not skillful enough.
Shadow
I just
hide that
infiltrated a fucking castle.
We gotta prove ourselves more.
It's like I would accept that with the
300.
lower things.
3,337. Okay, what do I need?
Why can't they just change the
4,000.
dialogue to be
Yeah.
we're working on it? We need to finalize some of the heist plans.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting the Mayan gold to resurrect the Grey Fox as the president.
I mean, that's not really that far off.
Actually, yeah, it's not that far off. You're completely right.
considering. Okay, so
We could do the Shivering Isles. Straight over the lake.
we're not doing the Shivering Isles yet.
That sounded quite final,
God.
even though you included yet.
We'll do it eventually. Let's see here. Oh, I think, isn't this nearby? Well, no. We're in Breville. I forgot we were in Breville and not Skin Grid. Still go do that.
Please call it by its normal name, Skin City.
I mean, we kind of need to go to another city, right? Because we need to steal more. We need another thieves or a mages guild to steal from. I think the only place we haven't been is Anvil, right?
Or Kvatch. You can head to Kvatch. I hear they have a large mages guild.
Mm-hmm. How strange that the fast travel point is down here and not in the city, and there's no
It's strange.
gates or castle landmarks.
The road is long. Perhaps the road itself is part of the town, and they have little buildings on the way up.
Where are we in the main quest?
Find the air.
Oh, it is go to Kvatch. Okay, I guess we could do this. Basically, just because I want to head this direction.
I wasn't serious.
I know, but
No, this seems like a fine time to do it.
yeah, might as well.
Should be pretty easy, just a quick in and out. Steal some shit, find the Emperor's son, leave.
Mm-hmm. God, how much money do I have? A lot.
Bunch.
Okay.
A suspiciously high amount. I suppose you have been brewing a lot.
Yeah, and selling. I'm a successful alchemist. I'm like a.
You're an entrepreneur.
That's right. I'm a traveling salesman.
You are literally a small businessman.
You need to see.
Fine.
Good day.
Could just steal a horse, but
You want a horse? I can.
buy a
What
horse.
It's
they
with
worth-
your eyebrows.
Oh, it's only 1,000. They're
Why did you...
they're going down this way,
What is?
but her molded brows are going this way.
What is this?
Oh boy.
It's a pleasure.
Thank for horse
Where the fuck is my horse?
in the unloaded area.
Oh god. Let's just be my horse.
Do you want to rename it?
I could.
Great. You have a mod that adds more grass and stuff.
Yes.
That could be a part of the problems.
It's really annoying because obviously I should be able to handle it. Just check it out. Just use more CPU game. Use more shit. It will be fine. Oh, this is.
Are there not unlockers and stuff for that?
They're supposed
I
to
remember
be.
from-
Oh wow!
Mm,
An
that's the first time
actual
I've seen that.
crash.
Yeah, big crash.
Yeah. I mean, I have the large address aware, which basically means that it can read.
No, don't you have to launch that through a different exe?
Yes, which is what it is doing because it's the script extender packages that. so that it all.
Yeah, but you need to launch the script extender.
No, it
I don't
runs through Steam. Yeah, it didn't used
You
to
sure?
in the past. Yeah.
Because I don't remember that like launcher thing coming up when I did it.
Oh well, it might also be Oblivion Reloaded is packaging it in. I don't remember, but yes, it is all running. Because otherwise, a bunch of shit wouldn't work. um,
As
it was
to all the shit that is working now.
well, yes, but it would not run. Because I think it's Skyrim. I feel like you didn't. Well, at least originally you didn't. You had to run Script Extender, yeah, through a separate shortcut and not through Steam. Well, I think now you can run it in Skyrim through Steam. I don't remember. Oh, hi.
What is going on? Like every time we travel, we find like people trying to kill each other. Look at this. Is there another mod you've added?
Oh yeah, that's part of the monster mod that adds a bunch of new monsters and shit. Also does that shit. Bye. God damn it. There are times when I just want to strip everything out. Just be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, mods.
Yeah. I'm there.
I don't know how much it would actually help. That's what's sad.
I think a bit. I feel like Oblivion crashed. I don't think it's occasionally played. I think it was. Like our percentage of crashes to playing the game. Wow.
Okay. It just, yeah, I mean,
You wanna
tonight
play
has
golf?
been especially bad. It's just way worse than
We could play golf.
golf.
Yeah. On the left there.
Mm-hmm.
These loading screens are still bad.
Mm-hmm.
And in a second there'll be a rock.
Nope.
Any second now. There'll be a rock, and on the, yeah, there it is. There's the rock on the left. Oh, look at that rock. What's all this glowing shit?
The well?
No, not just the well, but like the people fighting.
Oh. Well, they're probably casting magic?
Do you think that might be what's causing the crashes?
Casting
50
magic?
people chucking
Oh, I don't know.
spells at each other?
I don't know, because it was crashing, you know, all the time in that fucking dungeon area where there was like 2 guys.
Well, it doesn't need to be the same thing.
No,
that's causing
it's
the
different
crash.
things. It's just like that's what's we could fix one thing, and I don't know. It's... Oh my god, horse. Horse! What is this? Well, we did get a save off after a ways into the horse. But also, I don't know what that bridge is for.
For getting you killed. Oh man, my recommended videos on YouTube are really, really toxic. It's a mix of like alt-right shit because I, for some reason, decided to watch debates between two people I didn't agree with.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I don't know why. And also people shitting on Fallout 76.
Well, the intersection of those is definitely, yeah.
What have I become? How do I cleanse myself and by proxy my YouTube recommendations?
Well, I don't know if you can
I need
cleanse
a
your YouTube
digital
recommendations.
exorcist.
It doesn't take a lot for Google to be like, hey, I think you might like Nazis.
Yeah. Would you like to hear about the Great Replacement? We've seen that you've thought about replacing certain foods in your diet. Have you thought about the ongoing replacement of the white race?
God.
I did say something there that has made me think of other things, of Digital Exorcist, which one would be a fantastic SMT game title. Digital Devil Saga, Digital Exorcist. And also, why is that not a Shadowrun thing?
I suppose it's not because of
Magic
ghosts.
and science
Yeah,
can't go together.
magic can't interact with technology, and vice versa.
I hate that.
It is dumb. Yes,
It's who do you might know this quote? The beauty of science fiction is not in predicting the car; it is in predicting the traffic jam.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the thing with we can imagine science and we can imagine
Right.
magic. Just have no idea how the two could possibly intersect.
Yeah, the social consequences of things rather than the mere existence of technology, which scientists can speculate about just fine.
Yeah, but scientists aren't writing science fiction.
Yes, exactly.
At least 99% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of military recruitment ads on Reddit.
Do they think does that work?
Considering Reddit's audience, probably. I mean, it seems like that's a fine place to advertise for them.
I get a lot of suicide prevention ads on Reddit, which is strange since I mostly just hang around
Why are
far
those
left.
ads?
Well, I don't particularly have a problem with advertising for that, but
no, it's interesting. Okay, well we can't really see anything.
Yeah, who's making profit off of those? Is it a toll line? There are people in this camp.
Do I need to talk to them?
You don't need to talk to them, but there's one guy whose dialogue is quite funny.
Okay.
He might have already run past you though, so. Yeah, tents.
Yeah, I remember the tents are like. Well, why is all these people here?
Welcome to Kvatch. We've had a spot of trouble, as you can see.
Uh-huh.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
what
I
happened?
can't really see.
What
If
about
you
the
mean
priest?
I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savlin Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Yeah, but why?
By
Oops. Wasn't trying to
You'll
click on
find
that.
him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together.
What happened to the guard? Okay, bye.
Yeah, he won't tell us anything.
Look, you picked a bad time to visit Kvatch.
Alright.
Apparently they have
What
exactly
can
the
I interest
same.
you in?
Do you know about this lady's bug?
No, I don't remember this lady at all.
She is the only merchant that is not indoors.
Uh-huh.
There were bugs related to that. Such as if you were on a horse and you
I
sold
don't have
her
much.
the sword that you were holding, you would get money
Only
for that sword,
quality
but you
goods
would
for
not actually
sale
lose
here.
it, because you
can I
cannot
interest you
equip
in?
or de-equip weapons while on a horse.
Leave me alone.
So you could get infinite money from selling your equipped weapon to her.
Naturally.
What do you want?
What? I'm trying to play stupid.
We've been hit hard, but we'll come back.
By what?
Yep. No one.
What?
You cannot ask them. You can't ask what happened.
Okay, I guess I'll walk up there and see for myself. Would anybody recommend a different course of action? It's not stealing if nobody's there.
Oh, it still is, but they're not valuable. So
No, it isn't. Prove it.
it's divinely known. Oh, Kvatch shield.
Kvatch shield.
Yeah, there are special shields for each city and uniforms.
Mm-hmm. No, you cannot sell her the horse you're riding. The horse selling isn't.
Yeah, you can't
Horse
sell
buying
horses.
is-
That's illegal.
Yeah. Don't be a widow.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The company
You're a
is broken.
few weeks behind.
The enemy has won.
Hey there, buddy.
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us.
How are
Where
you
is our
doing?
blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die.
So this
alone.
isn't a priest, apparently.
He is a priest.
I mean, he looks like a priest. Sounds like a
He's just
priest.
bad at it.
But
Lord
he's not
Dragon is
the
enemy.
priest.
He's the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead.
See?
Oh,
The enemy is
because he's just not
and we are
he's a
destroyed.
different priest. A lot of priests for Kvatch.
Good day.
Or at least
He's having a
several.
good day. Have a fine one.
Yep. So,
Oh, what? Oh, what was that amazing effect? Go back down the hill.
oh,
Uh,
nope, now we're stuck in
okay.
Oblivion weather.
Hey, check this out. Now the fog is red.
Yep.
That's it.
We're now in hell.
Oh no, there we go. We're
What?
back again. We're back again. But did you miss the trigger point? And then when you came back up, you hit it again. So now it's turned off.
Maybe that's what it seems like it
That's
happened.
even better. That's amazing.
Oh, there it
Oh
goes.
no. Oh.
Oh, what is that crazy thing?
Oh my god! Lord of the Rings!
The eye.
I mean, this game was developed around the same
Yeah.
time.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for
What
you.
is he doing?
Get back to the encampment at once.
Woo!
Is he about to bust out a sweet dance move?
Yeah, it
Is he
is
about
like
to-
the transition between like Blighttown and Valley of the Drakes.
Is he about to do a wicked, gnarly
Lost the
head spin?
damn city. That's what
To
happened.
what?
It was too much.
Too
fast.
what?
We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even
By
get everyone
what?
out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel.
This is bafflingly written because it's
Just
not
say
a,
the word
The Count and his men
demon.
still
it's
hold
not a
out.
twist or a
Oblivion.
reveal.
No,
Like-
it's the fucking title of the game.
Damned Oblivion gate
It's-
blocking the way.
Oh, there we go. Da da da.
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold
Die.
our ground. That's what. If we can't hold this
Is this
barricade,
the Oblivion
those
Gate tutorial? I
beasts
did
could
not
march right down
remember.
Oh,
and
yeah.
overrun
I guess
the
that makes
encampment.
sense.
You should
I have
ignore
to
the
try
Oblivion Gate
and protect
right
the few
through it, though.
civilians that are left. It's all I can do.
And
now.
what?
You should ignore it and go into the city anyway.
Oh,
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared
Okay,
outside
finally,
the walls, and Daedra poured out.
yeah, finally.
No.
Opened one right in
demons.
front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades. You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh.
Akatosh, you
He's
say?
lucky. He's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment.
If he's
not.
lucky.
You want to help? If you're serious, maybe I can... Are you sure?
Is he turning or is he just moving side to
Don't
side?
know
I
how to
can't tell.
close this gate, but it must
He's
be
like
possible,
turning a
because
little
the
bit, but
enemy
he's
closed the
mostly
ones
just.
they
I
opened
think
during
what's
the
actually
initial
happening
attack.
is
You can
when
see
you're
the
in
marks on the
dialogue,
ground
they're
where they
fixed
were,
to you,
with the great
and I
gate
think my
right in the
character
middle.
is swaying on the horse.
I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way
Uh-huh.
to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find
I
out
also
what
like the green screen
If
he's
they're
got going on
alive,
behind him.
help them finish the job.
This is
Just
so good!
see what you can do on your own.
This
The best
like
I can say
paused battle
is
close
when you get
up.
back alive, we'll be waiting.
You got hit by a fireball right as you came into this, but
That's fine. Alright, horse, don't die. So what all... Right. Break the siege of Kvatch, but that one... Okay, so we can go past this.
it's
Oh,
it's
look
the
at that
codec,
guy.
PM. It's the
Look
codec.
at that fucking guy. A
Whoa.
lesser Balrog.
When I said Lord of the Rings, I didn't mean go
Yeah,
for it.
that's a mod. Yeah, it is a very codec. Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Yep. Fuck you. Good luck with that. I'm here to steal things from the Mages Guild. So, remember when the guard said he'll be lucky if he's in the tower? Or in the church? The church is all fucked up.
Do you know how to do anything other than... Oh god.
Do you know how to do anything other than blind me? No, at this point I think the most dangerous thing you're gonna face is probably that Balrog.
Oh, hi, Clanfear. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, we've seen, yeah, this is not as heavily level scaled as the base game
It's
is.
very big.
Because we've seen full Daedroth. And, ooh, ooh.
That thing, why is it so big?
Because it's a full Clanfear. It's not a runt.
I don't remember them ever getting that big.
Oh, yeah, I think that's normal. There's just yet to be high level to normally see them, I think. Alright, let's do this. Also, I need these actually set up so I can see the enemies.
Nah, you don't need those. You'll see the enemy by the tracer rounds as they hit you.
Also, we lost our Oblivion fog, which is hilarious.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just, you know, the tone setter for this entire area.
Ow, fuck you!
You can use some of these poisons.
Yeah. What am I?
30 damage health ones.
This one.
The dinosaur doesn't use human animations. It's just they didn't bother to try and animate it like a dinosaur.
Yeah, it has its own animations. They're just like bad.
Yeah, they're just as creative as a Bethesda employee knows how to be. Which is to say, make it a death claw. Did that big dinosaur trip on that imp? Is that what we just saw?
You fucker!
Oh my god, he just MMA'd the shit out of you. Cast heal.
Well, I don't have the mana for that.
I think you mean Magicka.
Sure. God, I can't believe we broke the weather.
We didn't do anything.
Well, yeah. Give me those flame salts.
I was really hoping you'd look at that. It's a head.
Oh, it's a human head. I could not
Yeah.
actually. It was too foggy and blurry. I really couldn't tell. I was like, is this like a pig head going this way or a fish head?
Is this a pie? Is this a pie?
Oh, it's a human head with the brain and the eyes and the nose and the
Yeah.
mouth and the ear.
What a senseless tragedy. I've got no idea why they made that model.
I don't know.
I think they use it there and in like 2 other locations.
It's actually a moth, says our producer. Head for the church. Well, you literally can't go anywhere else. So... Wow, they just
What's it
didn't come
like
in
out
here?
there? We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors.
You wouldn't
Well,
start
it's
with,
sometimes
are you
sometimes
okay?
there's red fog. Or like, how did you get through the demons?
Mm-hmm.
Brother Mark.
Sometimes
Yes,
there's red
he's
fog,
right
other
over there.
times it's
He
normal.
led a group of us here
There was a
during
head.
the confusion of the attack. We owe him
She's
our
very
lives.
soft-spoken for somebody in the middle
Yeah,
of an
and somebody
apocalypse.
who's like in the middle of a,
You
you know...
You two, have
who's
a fine
probably
one.
gonna be dead.
I mean, she's not quest important, so she's
host.
fucked.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. See you around.
Have a good day.
So, chatted up with Martin and the rest. They're
No one goes through this door unless under
Oh.
the captain's orders.
The captain's not
Yeah.
even here. Fuck you.
How did you get in here? What are you doing here?
Oh, well that guy has a reasonable question. I'm here to save you.
I don't know how you got in here, but you're not saving anyone.
Oh.
No one leaves this chapel until the captain gives the all clear. I have my orders.
Oh. Well, that could be a problem. Except
Goodbye.
you didn't stop me from leaving the other direction, so...
Well, you know you guys can just walk around the Oblivion gate, right? I mean, we did it. Really wasn't that hard. It's not much of a siege, is it? We put a big door for demons in front of your door.
Yeah, there's very little actual, like... you know, enemies. We'll come back to you. We gotta loot your church first. Oh.
I also like how many
Chapel of
bedrolls
Akaton.
there are when there's
Four
like
walls
4
standing
people.
and no fire. Can you think of a safer place?
Outside
Yeah,
the city?
because yeah. Also, if you go back, you'll notice the tower that fell off.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big hole in the ceiling. It's not that safe. Like the city's fucked.
Oh, bread. Ooh, cheese. Don't mind if I do.
Greetings, traveler. What?
What?
Bye.
Ah, traveler.
Greetings, traveler.
Welcome to Kvatch. We're, you know, we're doing a little redecorating, but don't let that, affect your opinion. It's really a lovely city.
Head on down to the Slender Goose. Has the finest ale in...
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be much help.
At least you're honest.
You too.
I like it when NPCs in Bethesda games upfront themselves like that. I'm not a quest NPC.
Oh, let's go check out what's down here.
You can talk to the monk.
Nah.
Okay, shoot him. You get a bonus suit.
Bonus suit. What's this even?
Oh, sorry, was my mic going off? I
What?
was kind of leaning forward into the fan.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. Oh my god. More beds.
You know, something I do miss from Skyrim is the crafting. Because
yeah.
all of these barrels are filled with metal nuggets that are just completely fucking useless.
I think the metal nuggets, I don't remember. There, because I have a mod that adds some crafting stuff, which I'm not using. It's part of the monster mod. So it might add some of that stuff. I'm just ignoring it. Because like also like the bones and feathers and stuff in monsters are from that.
Right.
I'm just not collecting them.
We should take a look at that later then.
Oh, there he is. Okay, we can talk to you.
Have you brought help? You've been trapped here since
That
the day
voice.
overran the city.
It's so noble and yet has a tinge of doom to it. It's just seems like it's destined for horrible death.
Now that's the voice of a man who's definitely going down with the ship.
He's looking aside, looking at you, like, are you gonna say something?
The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
You're his
Yes, I'm a priest.
son?
You'll need a priest.
Yeah. Guess what?
I don't think I'll be much help to you.
I like that.
Your
Yes,
mom had
I'm
an
a
affair
priest.
with the
You need a
Emperor.
priest?
Right now.
Congrats!
Part of a divine
Your
plan.
mother that you never knew.
You're the
was
heir.
I want to have anything
The
to
god
do with
king of this universe.
No, it's not part of a plan. The Aedra don't have plans. That's their whole thing. They don't intervene.
Oh yeah, this looks fine.
Gods or not, we need your help.
If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look.
Well,
Look
fuck you
around.
too.
Guess what? You got magic blood, fucker.
Emperor Uriel Septim.
He's your
You think
daddy.
the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
Yeah, a farmer of men.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me?
So is this Sean Bean? Yes, yes it is. This is Sean Bean.
Telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want?
That's why we're being quiet and enraptured by his dulcet tones.
That's
No,
why I
more.
said his voice had the tinge of death.
These people to their
My
fate.
boy!
I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
Well, this is, this is appropriate. We're going to talk to Sean Bean in a video game. When his latest video game appearance, I don't know if he's made any other ones in between, just came out.
I think he has. He must have been in at least one Game of Thrones tie-in piece of shit.
Probably.
Leave here safely.
I'm gonna look it up. This is gonna be our Lance Reddick thing of this stream.
To their fate.
What does he want me to do? He probably wants me to close the gate.
Sean Bean looks really weird now. He looks kind of like a potato man.
He looks like potatoed Norman Reedus.
He was in Lego Lord of the Rings. He was in Train Simulator 2014.
Doesn't the Lego games not have voices? I thought they just go like... Oh, they added voices?
It used to be all silent, and it was great. That's the older ones were really good because they did like animation and stuff to tell stories. Yeah, Train Simulator 2014.
Is he like the? Oh, he was the narrator in Civ, whatever, right? I forgot about that.
He was also in Colat. That's an indie survival horror game developed by Polish developers Image Pro. In which the player.
I do actually remember the Train Simulator. I've seen the trailer with him narrating it.
He's the narrator in Life is Feudal, which is a
really. He must not be that expensive.
He was in Civ 6, and now he's in Hitman 2. Before this, he was in Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers as Boromir.
Right.
And GoldenEye 007 as Alec Trevelyan likeness.
Oh, his likeness. Okay. I was
he had
like,
his face in it.
His voice is not in that game, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we gotta go close the gate. Oh, we should heal.
Also, most of his award wins from movies have been from getting Best Cast after he's died. He won 4 awards for Return of the King.
What? He's is he in Return of the King? Is that where the
flashbacks?
I was gonna say, is that where the flashbacks with Faramir are?
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that is the thing that happens. Oh, look at these dead bodies.
He's actually technically in all of the Lord of the Rings movies because the Twin Towers starts with...
Right. It starts with his actual death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Oh no, we're already a man down.
What? Oh, this is the second dead guy I've looted.
Oh, I really didn't care.
Okay, they're coming in.
Are they all dead? Are they all dead?
I think they're mostly dead.
Quick, escape to hell.
Oh, look at that triggered loading screen.
Uh-oh. Oh no, we're in
Mehrunes
hell.
Dagon. Well, I can't loot that body.
Oh no, I was wrong about the heads. There's thousands of them.
Oh, those are that model, yeah.
Yep. Okay. I thought like
Thank
there were
the
only a
gods.
few.
I never
Oh.
thought I'd see another friendly
I
face.
didn't even see you.
The
Hey
others,
there, you
taken.
spooky ghost.
They were taken to the tower. Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped.
Oh god, what's
and
that
picked off.
fucking...
I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menian off to the big tower. You've got to save him.
Ah, the big tower.
I'm getting out of here.
Well...
The
Okay.
Okay, I screenshotted this when the new Doom was free, and I always go back to it. It's a security system relay right at the beginning of the game. It says demonic invasion in progress.
I think I've
Error
seen
code
that.
20.
Look, it's common. I mean, the funny thing about this, of course, that I'm laughing about is the fact that everyone on the other side of the gate is dead, and if he runs through, he's running through into another ambush. So,
yeah.
yeah.
The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. I'll try to get out of here. Let the captain
I'll try
know
to
what's
get
going on.
out of here. It's 20 feet. Yeah, have fun. What the fuck? Is that a Metallica album art? Oh no, never mind. It's just another guard in cosplay.
He found a disguise. How appropriate. Yeah. So, where are we? Do we need to go? I assume we need to go through here, but like we can't go through there yet. I don't
I'm
actually
gonna
remember.
tell you something now, Grant. If you want my help with these, it is limited to telling you how to no-clip, because that is the only way I interact with it.
Okay. I mean, I don't remember, yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of unique plants in Oblivion. So that's cool.
No, there aren't.
What do you mean that?
I mean, you can't find them anywhere else, but they're not unique.
Well, that's what yeah, they're unique to Oblivion.
No, they're not. Look at that. Look at that fucking creativity.
Look, all I care about is my alchemy.
Oh, that's become very apparent.
I put alchemist first and everything else second.
Do you fucking... like... That's some Terry Pratchett shit. Rincewind is like traveling through hell. There's a demonic army in progress of invading. He's just worried about getting those flowers.
Yeah.
Wait, does the blood grass have runes on it? Oh my god, look at those fucking cyber demons over there.
Whenever they finish living the line, go back to the generic smile. Yes, yes, they do.
He's very grateful that you saved him.
By walking through the gate.
Yeah. Ah, you saved me.
This
wow,
must
this
mean that the other side is now held, because you came through. Everything is good.
Yep. Everything is good. The funny bit is I think when you leave here, he will still have just left.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think he will actually be dead. As funny as it would be.
Lava zones are the sewers of life. Can you imagine a sewer underneath a lava city?
I think there's a sewer above a lava city in the Fate of Atlantis.
But what about, it's one of these fuckers again.
Yeah, it is. Really gross.
Killed it.
I didn't kill it.
It couldn't have been that. jackass from before.
God, yeah, this zone is so. I realized that maybe Raven's Mega is just the most boring Daedra.
Yeah.
And
Let's make
yeah,
a whole game about
his
him.
zone is just hell. Like, this is not what most Oblivion looks like, but this is all we're gonna see in this game outside of Shivering Isles and maybe
You know what's fucked up?
a few other things. I don't remember.
The opening of Elder Scrolls Online is in Cold Harbor.
Yes.
So that's kind of fun. The DLC of Skyrim features Hermaeus Mora's realm, which is just Lovecraft fanfiction. An infinite library amidst a black inky sea.
Well, that's cool. I want an infinite library.
No, but it's all books that are scary.
That's okay.
And they're really scary. They're really scary. You can't read them because they'll make you go crazy. It's so scary you can't read them, and I can't describe them because that would make you crazy.
Cold Harbor was kind of also just like the Dante, like, frozen hell. At least what I remember of it. It's just still kind of like, it still seemed like it was just kind of generic evil realm, but cold and blue instead of hot and red. But I guess that's
sort of
what
like
a lot of these. They're all just. There's
shit.
not a lot of creativity in any of these things. They're all like.
It's because all the Daedra that would have interesting realms don't get them.
Yeah.
What the fuck does Azura's place look like? What about the lady who really hates the undead?
Namira, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would Boethia's realm look like? Just a field of like 800,000 naked people stabbing each other?
Isn't she the one who's like treachery is her thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treachery and being a jerk to everybody.
I was just imagining like, stop, give me my shit.
She's not like. The thing that I always compare this to is Warhammer, because, well, it's that. Of the various realms of demon gods.
Yeah.
Like, this realm is so clearly inspired by Khorne, but is just the fucking most boring aspects of everything.
Oh, hi!
It's a bloodthirster. That's actually pretty accurate. It is an infinite library of copies of Atlas Shrugged.
A Morphoid.
That's a terrible name for this horrible demon. Morphoid sounds like the aliens from a children's young adult novel series. The Morphoids.
Mm-hmm.
They can change their body shape. But fortunately, we have the power of the animals.
Oh, there's a horror series.
What, Animorphs versus
Yes.
demon aliens?
No, just Animorphs. Just the actual Animorphs.
Fair enough.
I know we've had, on Fiona's stream, we have had numerous discussions of how fucked up Animorphs is. Okay, you know what? Let's find out. I think I'm paralyzed. Yeah, I'm paralyzed. Oh, you can drink a potion of cure paralysis.
Well,
Thing
well.
is, I don't know what paralyzed me. I don't think a clan fear could.
There was a wizard.
There was a wizard?
There was a wizard. I really don't like that. Like the marking of all the chests, I thought that was a pretty good. That's not okay. That's not good.
Oh, it's really good.
It's not. It's bad.
Just get into that fleshy pod.
Yeah, just rip open that flesh sack.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
It's like a fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, these plants can attack you as you're trying to grab them. It's real alchemy. Like, the plants want to kill you.
Extreme sports botany.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Where my fucking clan fear go?
It's on the left.
What?
He's blending in.
Did you see the body?
Yeah, no, he's alive. There he is.
Oh!
See?
I would have thought my poison killed him, but I guess not.
Did you really miss him? He was quite big.
I'm not very good at seeing things sometimes.
No, I don't blame you. We are in the realm of murky garbage colors. This game is really fucking boring. So, what is that squeal? Is it a pig? It sounds like a pig.
It's a Triceratops demon.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Why can't I save right now?
Because you're in hell.
No, I can save in hell as long as nothing's trying to. As long as I don't have anything.
Because you're in hell, also in the realm of Oblivion.
Something wants to eat me. Just don't know what it is.
It's Todd Howard.
That would be unfortunate.
Wow, that fire text.
Oh, I do have music for being attacked.
Look at that. Look at that fire texture. Look at it.
God, this realm is surprise like.
No, it's really good. Look at the fire texture though.
Oh, good.
Through steady practice, you can now fucking
A journeyman of conjuration. That's great.
more interesting video game. What is that? That's not the same thing. It
It's
had
a
hair.
black hunger.
Well,
Why is video game hell always boring? It's just
because Todd Howard designed it.
people aren't very creative.
I'm referring to Oblivion as video game hell from now on, by the way. That's the joke. Henceforth.
Mm-hmm.
This is hell. Also, you're in this dungeon.
Okay, we got saved. Remember when they made a video game that was supposed to be based on Dante's Inferno?
Every day.
And it had
I remember.
like boob demons, like
Hey, that was Cleopatra.
vagina demons and shit.
That was Cleopatra. As
like-
the 80-foot tall vagina tit demon.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think about that game often.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It reminds me of what life really is.
What if Dante was an action hero? What if Dante was like...
What if Dante was Kratos?
I was gonna say The guy from Devil May Cry.
No, don't. How dare you to besmirch the real Dante? Look, I thought it crashed.
I didn't know there was a multi-threading patch, but yes, I've installed the 4 GB large address aware patch.
Just doesn't work.
It does not work. Well, I mean, I assume it works, just that Oblivion doesn't take advantage of it, because it doesn't even go to 2 GB, which is what it's supposed to be vanilla able to use.
You know, you were talking about installing Oblivion. You might need to do that to actually run this piece of shit without crashes.
I don't know that that would work. I could not get it to run, though. I tried to be able to show it off.
You do play a Crusader. Dante is a Crusader who did a sin. Now, Satan stole his wife. You know the book Dante's Inferno is kind of the worst thing. What the fuck is...
I have read it.
Oh. You want to give your review of Dante's Inferno?
It's a... So you know the part about, like, the Bible that's all lineages, or you know the part in that people talk about in Moby Dick that's just, like, endless detail about whales and fish species? Imagine that, but an entire book of that about torture.
But, and remember this, it's also a fan fiction.
Yes, I mean, it is the ultimate fan fiction of so many different things. Including...
And then I hung out with Virgil.
including this lady I like.
Yeah. See, this is the thing, is I'm glad we don't... Like, I'm glad that fucking shit didn't survive. That kind of...
Oh, there it is.
Weird, self-aggrandizing... What? How could you describe it? It's a very specific type of literature.
I don't know, I just remember being very surprised by how, like, cataloging it was. Of just different ways of torturing people. Yeah, it is.
It's very Catholic. Like, I don't have a word to describe that book.
It's also the specific kind of medieval, especially Italian Catholicism, where the two most important people, the two most virtuous people in history are... Wow, that's a lot of fucking arrows.
There's a lot of really good arrows. Okay.
Are Jesus Christ and Julius Caesar.
Yes.
Because in the lowest circle of hell, where Satan is, Satan has 3 heads with 3 mouths who are eternally... Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Well, I'm not dead! I'm not dead! I have health!
Satan has 3 mouths and is in ice hell.
Yeah, in Cositis.
Are the worst people.
Yeah, and the 3 worst people in history are being chewed on by his 3 mouths. And those 3 people are Judas Iscariot and Cassius and Brutus. Yes,
yeah.
the leaders of the conspiracy against Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
No, the 3 heads each have 1 mouth total. So there are 3, What about the best JC, Denton? There's a lot of JCs in American literature. I don't even know where the save is that I died from, so...
I mean, much like Dante, we are cursed to wander.
Mm-hmm. I did not... Yeah, I think I read Inferno and I did not read,
Paradiso?
Yeah, I was trying to remember the one in between.
Oh,
The Limbo one, or it's not Limbo, no, Limbo's the first circle of hell. What's the actual... God. Anyway,
Dead
yeah.
Baby Waiting Pen?
Yes. Yes, that is what it is.
My favorite thing in that book is how Dante describes how all of the people he doesn't like have their own special punishment.
Yeah.
Like how gay people are in the violence level of hell because of the violence they commit against the sanctity of sexuality and God.
So there's a beholder over here.
And also, he really doesn't like betrayal.
Well, yeah. Betrayal, especially of your employer or your benefactor.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing. I mean,
Hey, Medici's.
That's like the way that he frames Judas and Cassius and Brutus is that they are betrayers of their benefactor.
Yeah, well,
which is a really weird way to like
Medici's.
Yeah, it
Hire
is.
me.
There's a lot of that era of literature that is based that are just resumes for getting hired by the Medici's. Like Machiavelli.
My favorite thing about a lot of Machiavelli books is they don't actually... like, it's just stuff that makes the Medici's think that they're smart.
Yeah.
Machiavelli got to live in their courts and be received as a really smart dude for just writing about how, like, oh, you did this thing and it was really clever.
Oh boy. Oh no, it's one of those things!
I'm kind of over it now. I'm not that afraid of them.
It's not that I'm afraid of them, it's that I hate what they do.
They paralyze you and then they...
Yes.
Debuff you.
Oh, I don't have my Dwarven Field, or my I don't have these.
No, because that was in the other timeline.
Yeah, I realized.
But you just killed that guy, so...
Oh, I did. Never mind.
Oh, nope. He just fell over.
Now you're dead.
Well, it would be better if they framed it like that, but that's honesty, kind of. That's closer to the truth.
Oh, those. They're actually identical to Iron Arrows, apparently, but whatever.
And that's not something that Catholicism really takes a liking to. It is absolutely punching up, and like the greatest betrayers are those who break the feudal pact.
You guys seeing this?
I'm pretending not to.
It has a collarbone. I hate paralysis. Why would you do this?
Oh, you mean the collarbone and not the jaw that's coming out from the bottom of its head? I thought you meant the specific eyeball spaghetti that thing looks like.
No, I just meant the fact that it had a collarbone. Despite, you know, not having a collar or a shoulder or anything. Maybe it ate someone. I mean, maybe.
Maybe it has a body that it slots onto?
Oh, God.
Not a fan of that mental image?
Oh! Oh! I'm not a fan. I also didn't realize that was a guy. Oh, God. That's bad. That's bad. Start using these because they're.
I don't think this game has Mind Slayers, given that the mods might add something.
The
like
mod, the beholders are from a mod. As for whether, I don't think it has a Mind Flayer knockoff.
Does it have what are the water bears? The invincible, unkillable ones.
What? Water bears?
Yeah, you know, the thing that's just an upscaled version of that, like, parasite bug. That's tiny, but it's indestructible. You know what I'm talking? The unkillable thing. They've frozen it, hit it with radiation, put it in space. It'll die.
Yeah, I don't know what the monster is though.
Yeah, in D&D there's just one that's like that but big. Fuck off.
Oh, there's all those guys in there. I want to get in there and loot them.
The tardigrade.
Yeah, yeah. It's the thing on Discovery. New Star Trek show.
I've never seen it.
It wasn't very good.
Okay.
It was very silly. But there was a giant tardigrade.
Oh, really?
Yes. And that's what they call it.
A space tardigrade. Did it seed the Earth with its young?
No.
Okay.
But it does have a connection to, like, the multiverse or something. Oh no! Go away! Why? Why are there more of them?
I'm kind of tired of engineer boys.
That's the best engineer boy.
Give me engineer ladies. Like,
There's a nice engineer lady. It's just really into the mirror universe. It's really into, like, fascist Star Trek. You know, like, very straightforward. And, like, Magica essences, huh? Alright, give me some of that Magica essence. Yeah, I just want to slurp that up.
give me more of that. Less engineer
Oh
boys.
no! I tried to dodge it. And I'm getting ripped apart from behind.
You know, we talked a lot of shit about the game design of, At least the base game doesn't have a lot of enemies that paralyze you.
That's true. This is true. It's a bad decision. Was not expecting that.
But that fucking thing is so terrible.
It's kind of hilarious. Because it doesn't do anything. It's just like, You're like, okay, I'll go around.
You're gonna have to walk the long way around.
It feels like a thing out of, yeah, like like an old Jim Henson, like, Dark Crystal or something.
The way forward is blocked to your kind. Oh, you've got the mana and health things behind you. What the fuck? Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
You're getting flanked.
Just get up.
What is it casting on you?
I don't even know, but it's not doing anything, so I don't care. I mean, the characters on Discovery are not the problem. It's,
The only Star Trek that I ever really enjoyed watching was Deep Space Nine. Even Next Generation just kind of exhausted me.
the rending halls.
Not gonna.
DS9 is the best Star Trek, that's why, yes. That is the popular opinion. Well, I don't know if it's a popular opinion. It is the critical consensus.
What do you think, Grant?
About Star Trek?
About Deep Space Nine, which I can feel you thinking.
I think that I have never watched a full Star Trek series, so...
Oh, fair enough.
I have watched most of the original series at some point, on and off. I've seen the first, season of DS9, and, you know, a few episodes back in the day of TNG when it was actually airing, before reruns, probably, when I was a very little kid. I have never seen any of Voyager, or
I've never heard someone say anything nice about Voyager.
He would probably say something nice about it. She just would also say that it's bad, on average, on the whole.
That would still be the first nice thing I've ever heard anyone say about Voyager.
Who is this, like, just fucking human wizard?
He's not a human, he's a Darth Maul.
I don't know he is. But his face looked like... Oh, I guess he does have... Okay. Oh, man. Drain personality and drain luck. Yeah, that's a great spell to have on a staff.
Now think about that. And don't you cross me again.
Wow. I did not actually gather that much shit.
That would do fuck all to everyone but the player character.
I don't even know what drain personality... I don't know what personality affects.
It makes people like you less.
Well, yeah. I didn't know it had any other effects.
It makes stores increase their price or lower it. I think that's it. Yeah.
Which is relevant in combat,
luck.
obviously. So...
Yeah. Take this! Now try and get a deal on that fucking sofa. I love the idea of really petty demons, like full-on demons, like these guys, just sitting in the realm of Oblivion, just thinking, how are we going to prank somebody? We'll make them really unlucky for 15 seconds. Well, that's why nobody's got any personality, because there are a bunch of demons draining it away. To this realm
of course.
So much personality.
God darn it. I don't...
I like Deep Space Nine because everyone's kind of a dick, but they're all also okay. Like, there's no character in that is not in some way abrasive. I would say, like, the most level-headed one is maybe Odo, or the lady from the planet.
Yes.
and both of them are still kind of belligerent bastards.
Lovely.
Like, she's normal, and then there's like a Cardassian diplomat on the station, and she's like, you should kill him. You should kill him. Shoot him into space. Can't trust
not
him.
wrong.
Can't trust him. I mean, she's not wrong, but it's like very level-headed.
Why are you carrying human skin? Also, why are you
Put it
trying
in
to
space,
cook with
put it in
it?
space. Listen,
You just don't understand alchemy.
it has some very unique properties. I'm not fighting her. I'm saying that she wants to fight all Cardassians always.
When of the DS9, because I started watching it, I don't know, within the past couple of years, whenever, because of Fiona, I tried to watch it, and I made it through season 1, and Kira was my favorite character, so.
Yeah, easily.
Because she is the one who's like, I mean, because she's not from the Federation, and she's the like person who's dealing
Odo
with this like, yeah, Odo is also good. But, like the people who are not really bought into this, like into the Federation,
weirdos.
yeah, and are like, I don't know about this whole like overbearing,
oh yeah, weird how you built a station to keep the peace right as a wormhole opened up, you fucking assholes. Suddenly it became priority number 1 when there was money to be made. I also like Odo because he lives in a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty good character. Who's your team? Irishman. Planet lady with the different nose. Bucket boy. I also like all the dumb episodes with Odo where, well, there's somebody shapeshifted. It must be you with your unknown agenda.
The guy who plays Odo also played the villain in my favorite episode of Stargrade when I was a kid, where he plays a space Nazi. Like, literally.
Well, in Stargate, that's.
I
Who
mean,
are you talking about?
The plot of the episode is Stargate Command actually gets contacted by another world, by other people that are doing their own like exploring.
Okay.
And they go through and they're like, oh, there are these people living in a bunker who are constantly being bombed they're fighting a war, and they have all this advanced technology that they're offering. And so of course the US military is like, fuck yeah, whatever you want, we're bringing in the shit for you. Which includes like heavy water that they need in exchange for this technology. And their resident Daniel, the archaeologist, is like, shouldn't we like try and find out more about these guys, figure out what's going on before we start intervening in this war? And they're like, no, we shouldn't. And then the leader guy at one point is talking to Colonel O'Neill, and he's like, hey, you keep coming back here and helping us, that's great. You should probably leave a Teal'c behind next time, because he doesn't really go with us, not like the rest of us.
Right.
And O'Neill's like, because he's a Jaffa, like, no, it's fine. And then he's like, wait a minute, this isn't about him being a Jaffa. And Daniel talks to somebody else and is like, so what's the what is this war over? You just keep talking about your enemy. Like, what are they? And the person he's talking to says like, oh, well, sometimes we call them breeders because of how they reproduce indiscriminately without regard to racial purity.
I just
yeah.
Do they say that?
Anyway, so then they, basically they fuck him up, they leave, and the guy who plays Odo is like, comes at the end, he's like, no, just take me with you. I'll tell you all the technology that I know. And obviously this is total bullshit compared to, it's a total whitewash of like the US military's historical perspective on these things. But they go through the Stargate and he's running after them, and O'Neill orders the iris closed, which is the thing that stops people from coming through the Stargate, and then there's a splat on the Stargate.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode. Is O'Neill just flat out murders that guy.
Which one is the character that they had to replace James Spader for?
Daniel, that was James Spader in the movie. Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't get behind that. I like James Spader a lot because he's.
I don't think he was doing
weird.
TV at that time.
No, he was not, and now he really is.
Yeah.
Is the fucking blacklist even still a thing?
I feel like it's done, but I don't know if that show seemed to go on forever.
Yeah, it really fucking did.
I didn't even realize what was going on here because there's not enough contrast, but
it is still on.
No.
Uh-oh, it's moving time slots. So
where did the guy go that I just killed? Man, there's nothing in these corpses. Oh, maybe it's still alive.
That show was really good until it became the same plot point 4 times over and over again. That show was almost really good.
I had never watched any of it. Oh.
It's like a procedural, but not.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Rosa. Oh, Dio, hi. You want to come up here, Dio? You can come up and sit on my lap. Are you just gonna paw at my legs and stare at me?
Is James Spader not even in the show anymore? Okay, no, he is.
Oh, I have 19 fucking apples. I didn't realize.
You know what I find fucking amazing? Because I'm on the Blacklist wiki trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
The Blacklist wiki, yes.
Yeah, what's amazing is for some reason seasons 1 and 2 have episode write-ups for every single episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like paragraphs. So each page is like a couple thousand words long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's more detail on here than a lot of actual Wikipedia pages.
Yeah. People love to write up pop culture shit. Well, the people who are really into that particular shit.
Also, each page has an unanswered questions heading, which summarizes the show quite well.
What's in this tower? Well, somebody was just yelling at me, but it's not those guys.
Oh, it could be.
Oh.
Over here.
Yeah, seasons 1 and 2 were good. Season 3 was okay. And wait, was season 3 okay? Season 3 might have been when I bounced stuff.
Over here.
Yeah. Some of season 3 is okay. most of season 3 is okay.
I gotta drop something.
And then it just slows way the fuck down.
What? Oh, it's a
Huh?
blade.
Oh.
What is this?
Okay.
Oh.
It's bad, is what it is.
It's a wait. I mean, yeah, it's 39 fucking weight. I didn't realize.
Well, it's the heavy armor weapon set.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're getting rid of that.
Yeah, it's not even worth much.
No, it's not. For that weight? It's not. I just didn't notice that it weighed that much. I thought it was a staff.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil key, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
It's clear that that dialogue was written, so if you talk to him mid-combat, he would say that. You should have talked to him. Oh, there we go. Who the fuck is this guy?
Didn't I just get the cage key? Can I not let him out?
Oh well.
Take the key.
Okay. Bye. Have fun.
Oh, he was... Was he saying don't release him?
I don't know, I wasn't listening. I'm gonna go all the way down before I go back. I don't know if I should do that. Oh. 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 Whoa. Well, how do I get down there? Huh.
It's a cell. He can't get out of. You can't get out of that.
It's basically a circular. Yeah. Yes, it does. That's what it looked like. I don't know why you couldn't get out, but I mean there was a guard, but
it's impossible. He isn't Houdini.
Should yeah.
Oh god, this is terrible. These dungeons are really bad.
They're usually not this long, at least.
Yes, they are.
Oh, well, I did not remember them being this long.
They are definitely this long. There's a bit less faffery to them, but they're still this long.
Oh, hi!
It's just more combat.
Oh, that guy had like no health. Thought he'd have more health when he was considering how big he was. Oh. I mean, I did. Alright, I used it deliberately.
Oh my god. It has been 0 days since last deliberate
I might have done
roll.
that before in like the very first dungeon with those spikes. I might have done that too. I don't remember. Oh, whoop.
Did he die in one?
Mm-hmm.
What a goofy fucker. That doesn't count. It's the same obstacle.
I think that's basically the only thing it's useful for.
It's the same tower, but different.
It is correct. I'm gonna assume this is the same situation down there where I can't actually get down there, so I'm gonna leave.
I don't think it was.
Well, now you spend all the time to walk down.
Oh no, it definitely was. Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Spikes, so many spikes, couldn't get down there, no way.
Oh,
Bad
my
time for that to
acrobatics have, time freezes while you're doing that.
Yeah, but mid-roll from the spikes.
It's fine. The Blood Feast. The names of this area are so dumb.
Like I said, it's
Yeah,
Warhammer
it is
corny
very
shit.
Warhammer.
The Blood Feast of the Wrath God. What is it gonna look like when you interact with those hearts? Oh, that's pretty good. That's an upgrade.
Oh, yes! That's so good!
I know you don't actually think that.
I love it. Let's see, it's the same amount, but it is more armor, and it's still light armor.
And it's lighter
Oh wait, no,
armor.
this is actually, it says this is 5.5 and this is 3. Oh, because this is heavy armor, right? Oh, why is that a mage's helmet?
No, that looks really good. Go back. While I like that one, look how that blends right into your schmuck.
Into my chainmail shirt.
Yeah. It looks like you're wearing a chainmail hoodie.
Oh no.
Yeah, this game has a 94% on Metacritic. And while I don't like using this argument, because I've tried very hard to speak as little like somebody who supports Gamergate as possible, but lots of video game journalists do cite this game as their favourite thing, which is worrying. Oblivion was my favourite game, it's why I got into video game journalism.
Oh no.
Wow. You just clip right through the fucking thing. What a strange dream. Wait, on the map, can you see the spikes in the wall? Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. Nothing says trap, quite like an aerial view that shows you it.
I don't know how much they're meant to be a trap versus just like an obstacle.
Well, they're definitely meant to be a trap because they stopped signposting it with blood and dead lizards. Eventually.
Oh, this is different.
Daggerfall wasn't a good game, but I would argue that 90%...
Jesus!
No, probably even more than 90% of games from that era weren't good. Yeah, it was a different game.
The shape of this tower reminds me of the mouth of Sauron's helmet.
I can't remember that guy, because...
He's only in the extended edition.
Yeah. He was made to be forgettable.
He has an amazing effect. I love the fucking special effect on his mouth. He's only in one scene, and he's an irrelevant character, which is why he's not in the main version, but...
Yeah, isn't his mouth entirely CG?
Well, I don't know if it's entirely CG, but it is at least, like, blown up with CG. Like, it is increased in size.
Isn't he actually in, like, 2 scenes? Because... I remember the one in the 3rd movie at the gate.
Yeah, that's the one that he's in. I don't think he's in any other scenes.
I thought he was in the Twin Towers. Once.
I don't think so, but I haven't watched those movies in a long time, so I could be wrong. Oh my god, I keep missing.
I thought there was like one scene where the Witch King is like at Mordor and he's like, "You need to find the hobbits." Anyway, bye.
There is that scene. I don't remember him being in it, but it is.
Have I talked on stream about how Lord of the Rings is just shitty Ragnarok?
Probably not. I can never get those
Okay.
movies. I can't believe they took out the parlay with Saruman.
Who cares? It's shitty Ragnarok.
What do you mean, PM? Which part do you mean? Is this a joke? I feel like that there's a... Oh, I'm being poisoned. They get the Palantir because Grima got angry at them and threw it out the tower at them. Oh! What's in the movie? Maybe it's only in the extended edition? It's probably an extended edition thing. I do remember
Where
that
are the
scene,
ice
though.
giants?
What?
If it's the shitty Ragnarok, why aren't there any ice giants?
Why aren't there any ice giants?
I was promised ice giants and a giant snake. This is just that, but with less of the cool thing. Gandalf is Odin, right? 1-to-1, not even. Yes.
Yeah, there is a scene. Okay, so it must be in the extended edition because there is definitely a
Why are
scene
you
where
humming at me?
they parlay and Grima throws it into the water. Yeah. Well, it's definitely not 1-to-1. Odin's
100% one.
got a lot more going on.
Yeah, but then he pretends to not have a lot going on and just be a humble traveler.
God.
You know the stuff. He hides his eye and just wears a big cloak and says, "Go over there. There's no adventure over there. Don't worry about over there." You guys look strong, but I bet you couldn't fight that dragon in that cave over there. Anyway, bye. See you in Valhalla. I mean, whatever.
Well, Gandalf's an agent of a higher power, I guess. Like, he is almost literally an angel sent by God.
Okay, well then, he's like a...
So,
okay, so it's bad Ragnarok, but Catholic.
Does the extended edition have the Scouring of the Shire? No, but we do get to see... You do
the
get to
Scoured
see...
Shire.
You get to see Wormtongue murder Saruman, but it's not in the Shire.
Don't you see, like, the Shire's a bit fucked up?
You see a vision of it in the basin of Galadriel. That's where we see it, but we don't see the actual
they never
thing.
actually filmed it?
Well, I mean, it's there in that scene, like the flash forward or whatever, like the vision of the future, but it doesn't actually happen in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Because it would take too long to have... I mean, that movie, like, Return of the King already has, like, 6 endings. And it's already, like, 3.5 hours long.
They don't need an extra 2.
Right. It would take so long to have that happen. What the fuck is the... Okay.
I do like the scaring of the Shire.
I mean, yeah, it's a... There's a reason
defensive Berlin kind of thing of just, no, fuck you, I didn't lose. You lose.
Right, there's a reason it's there. It serves a point of the story, but I understand why they cut it. Because it's... Really?
Hey, what was that noise? When I say that Lord of the Rings is just bad Ragnarok, the elves literally leave on the Bifrost.
Yeah.
To the next realm on the world tree.
I mean, it is very explicitly influenced by Norse mythology. Like
It's not influenced, it just is Norse mythology, but with Catholic shit in it, and bad.
Yeah, so that's different. Therefore influenced.
Like, I don't understand why, like, a history writer would translate a book and then go, I'm gonna write this, but with more Jesus and garbage.
Because he wanted to create a national mythology of Britain.
Did he?
Yes. That's straight up his stated motivation.
Not just... Well, he did a pretty bad job of it when he just made the national mythology of Scandinavia a bit more Catholic at the end. Considering this isn't a fucking Catholic country. Can you imagine Lord of the Rings, but in the tipsy-turvy world where it was written by a Scandinavian dude?
I don't know how it would be that much different, other than less idealization of English farmers. I guess it would be less. It might be less Catholic. But
what about like a neo-pagan Scandinavian dude?
That would be different.
I'm just saying, I would
there
really
are
like
so
to see...
many Jesus analogs in Lord of the Rings. It's like you can't say anyone's a Jesus allegory because everyone is a Jesus allegory.
I would say there are many characters who are Jesus allegories, but a lot of them are different Jesus allegories from the Bible.
Yeah.
There's like the Lamb of God, and that's Frodo.
Right. Yeah, that's I mean, it's basically Frodo, Aragorn, and Gandalf are all like different versions of.
Yeah. The promised king, the returned after being dead fucker, and then the special little snowflake boy. And Sam is just Peter.
We made it, finally.
Save?
I did save right before then, technically. If you wanted to save scum it, which one we get?
We do, because it really makes a difference.
I don't even know which one. I guess we could look now.
Ascendant. It's in the MISC.
Oh.
Ascendant's interesting.
Absorb ability.
Nope.
Agility.
No.
Fortify agility. Oh. My bow damage! So why is all the architecture here made out of bacon?
Because it is as Korn wishes. The spiky, pointy edgelord. Are those screaming faces coming out of it?
That wasn't
Ascendant.
looking.
Ooh.
Well, that's even worse.
Yep. That's no good. Look at the little flaries. No, it's coming off the orb, not of the fire pillar.
Feather?
That's alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a little weird.
We could try and see what else we can get.
Yeah, that's... health or magic or a stat that isn't...
I don't know. I'll look.
Agility.
We'll see what we get. More agility.
It's the same one.
Yeah. That's not very exciting. It's not very much agility. But
Yeah,
I guess I assume they're all the same amount. Resist disease!
Ooh, boy. I think
Why
they get
is
better
that
as
an
well.
option?
This is why I highly recommend we do the save scamming, because that's garbage. Whereas, like, the feather is something that will make 100 points of difference to us.
Yes. Feather is good.
Resist diseases.
Of course, the ultimate one is Chameleon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about
Not
that.
bad, but not good.
I'd rather have the feather than that. Because with... all the highest level chameleon sigils is how you get 100% chameleon, which is hilarious because literally no one can see you even as you're attacking them.
That might be worth it.
It's just magic. Huh. Yeah.
And soul trap.
And
so
soul
you
trap,
don't have to
yeah.
cast the spell. It's just on the sword for free.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
we
kind
could
of big.
still enchant
And
things with soul trap on it, right?
Yeah, but it costs magic. It's an enchantment, so you need to then use the soul trap. It makes it less efficient. You can put soul trap on the sword, but then I'm not sure if you can put as much damage.
Right. Alright. Great. We exploded. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, hark, over there.
Hi, guys. How's it going? I don't suppose you would, wanna...
Gandalf's horse is just Loki's kid.
Oh,
Loki's
yeah,
child
it
horse.
is very that, yes. There's a lot of guys. Why are there so many guys? And why are they murdering me? Oh no. It didn't
Worm tongue
auto-save.
is just Loki.
Alright, fine. We'll take the feather. Because I didn't auto-save.
Oh no, that sucks.
It's okay. I'm not too
It's not
concerned.
You should probably put the feather one on like immediately, because
Well, doesn't it work like enchanting an item?
yeah, but
Okay. Well, we just don't have access to that yet, so...
100 feather points is going to be most useful now when we're trying to get money.
Oh god.
Do we still have Helljoint? We don't, right?
No, we do.
Because he prayed.
I haven't prayed.
I thought that was something that happened.
No, that's why we still have pyrophoric chemophilia. Because we didn't
we?
want to get rid of our health joint. Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Shit, where's my... Oh, I have one of
Imagine
those.
what, these guys are still faster than you, and we have broken Helljoint that doubles our fucking...
Yeah, they're fast as fuck.
I think you're faster when you're not backing up. So if you turn around after every shot.
Oh my god.
That Balrog model is ripped from a Lord of the Rings game, isn't it?
I have no idea. But quite possibly. I also need to be able to see them.
See, like The Hobbit isn't Norse mythology.
The Hobbit is a lot more than Lord of the Rings because it doesn't have the Catholic shit.
Yeah, but it isn't just Ragnarok. Like all the realms coming together to fight the bad realms. The idea of the orcs are evil elves that have sided with Loki. The dead come back. Like, that whole thing is just the Hell chooses to fight alongside Asgard, not Loki. Who
Captain's
knows
still
what
at
was
it.
his name again?
What?
What was his name again? I forget because I don't care about him.
What?
The guy who wrote Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Tolkien.
Okay, yeah.
Superior Horn.
I don't keep information that I don't care about in my brain. Why does he have a lion pelt?
He just likes lions. Thought they looked good.
Is he a lion?
No. He's a Balrog.
What is a Balrog in mythology? Are you not liking this bit?
What? What?
Are you not liking this Norse mythology bit? I can
No, I'm just trying to... Sorry, I was trying to finish. Get all this stuff done and just... Okay, we can... Drop this. Yeah,
Did the
loot
Balrog
some-
have a big sword?
It did, but we can't pick it up. Oh wait, maybe we can pick it up.
Oh,
It's really heavy.
it's really heavy, but it's also on fire.
Oh, look at what it does. Does fire damage.
A lot of fire damage.
It does a
In
lot
an
of-
area.
It's a two-handed sword. Oh, it's just so heavy.
It also has a lot of uses. Come on, swing it a
Yeah.
couple of times. If you're not going to use it, at least fucking hold it.
See, these guys aren't dead.
They're dead.
It's got HP. What? I thought I was... Oh.
Would you like to bring him back?
Fine, I won't take a trophy.
Would you like to bring them back?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Oh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fuck you!
Would you like to bring that back?
Oh my god, that was 1,000 gold.
That Balrog sword is worth 3,000 if I remember correctly. That's 3 horses right there.
Alright, I guess we looted everything.
You close the gate.
No, we have to use the rock
This
to
is our
enchant
chance to launch a
something.
counterattack.
It doesn't give it
I need you
inherently.
to come with us. You've got far more
What?
combat experience than these men.
What
Are
men?
you able to join us now? I can wait, but not
What?
A lot more now.
We've got to
What
move
are you
quickly
talking
before they
about?
attempt to barricade the city gate. For Kavanch!
What?
Nice lip sync.
What are you talking about? There's
The gate's
no
wide
one
open.
alive except for you, and there's also no demons in there, so...
He's gonna run very angrily all the way to the church.
Oh, there's more
Oh, they're
demons.
back.
Come on!
Oh.
Alright, have fun with that. I'm gonna stand back here. Oh. Why do you gotta be like that? Well, especially when I can't see them.
Why are you gonna be like that? Invisible and shit.
Did they just murder him?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you... What the fucking fuck?!
They were hiding behind a rock.
I just...
We could have been playing golf right now. Remember that. This visual bug is, I think, killing you just as much as the enemy.
Don't you dare kill me.
Why haven't, like the US Army adopted the tactic of moving outside of their enemy's LOD, in real life?
Oh boy. Guess we can leave that.
These retextured flame atronachs look a bit weird.
Yeah.
They were much more glowy before.
Yeah, that's true.
And you couldn't see how.
We wiped the bastards out. It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right.
How do you
Come
know
on.
there are people
This
in the
is only
chapel?
the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
There's not more to this.
Huh? What do you mean there's not more to this?
I mean, I don't remember, but I can't. I thought you just rescued Martin. There's no more to the city!
There's so much more to the city.
Okay, well, we're gonna stop
There's
here
a lot
anyway.
more. Okay, that's probably wise.
Fuck cops. And Daedra. Oh my god. Well, I have nothing to say.
Well. The end.
Thanks to everyone who joined us tonight for Oblivion.
You enable us.
We should be back next Saturday. It's more Oblivion.
Your calendar's gross. It starts on Sunday, which is wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's Americans. I mean, it doesn't do that on my stream calendar, so there you go.
Okay, you already.
I will be back tomorrow night playing Endless Legend. And a week from tomorrow, we will be playing Crusader Kings.
Wait, what? Oh, we're gonna be playing that on
Sunday.
or Saturday?
Okay. Sundays. So a week from tomorrow. Yes. So,
then I've got ages to buy booze.
What?
I was worried. I
to
thought we
buy
were doing a launch
booze?
day thing.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I thought we were doing...
Because that's Dishonored Day. We'll still be playing Dishonored. That goes on my strategy day. I will not violate my themes for long.
For fun and profit.
Because I have to actually figure out what I'm gonna play, like where character and stuff. I have not actually loaded up that game in a long time, so
Play Warframe.
that's not a character. Crusader Kings.
Sure it is.
Yeah, so this is the rest of the schedule.
Child of Satan event.
I don't think that's what the Child of Satan is called.
It's called a Tenno.
A what?
A Tenno.
A Tenno?
Yeah. Warframe.
I never played Warframe. I don't get it. You can
It's like
follow.
Destiny, but good.
Well, it's free, so that's
It's free.
that does make the makes it a lot easier. Well, Destiny is free currently.
I meant to ask you about this. Did
Yes.
that game sell so badly?
I don't know. It seems like I've known a lot of people who've played it, so I wonder if it's the DLC is selling really badly. So like, gotta get some people into it so they can buy DLC. I don't know. Um,
What the fuck is going on with Bungie? Are they going to be around in a month?
yes.
Are you sure?
I mean, no, but I'm pretty confident in a month.
In a year?
I don't know. Probably.
That's
but-
quite grim.
Probably.
I mean,
but
I'm sort of at a point where I couldn't give less of a shit about Bungie.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't cared about Bungie in like since I was in high school.
Yeah.
Like since Halo 2. I don't think so.
I don't know. Halo 3 was alright.
Yeah, I
You were
think
a
they were
little
always
excited for Halo 3.
fine, but yeah, I don't. I mean, I also never had a console I could play them on, so I played Halo 1 on PC. Played Halo 2 with friends. Anyway,
I think I understand you better now.
what is new about that information that is like enlightening?
Well, just never having a console.
Oh yeah. Well, I had a GameCube.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, I did not have a console on which I could play Halo, so and did not have a console for a very long time until the GameCube.
Was there not a GameCube port for Halo?
No.
You sure?
It was an Xbox exclusive. It was the Xbox exclusive.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure there was a GameCube port.
PC port was amazing because it had cut weapons.
It had cut weapon.
It had 2 cut weapons.
It was the fuel rod gun.
And it had the flamethrower.
Oh, I don't.
Which was way more important because in multiplayer, the lag meant you died to your own flames if you were walking forward while using the flamethrower.
I wonder why it was cut.
It was so good! I actually really like the fuel rod gun in Halo 1 versus the one in the later versions, which is just a rocket launcher, because the one in Halo 1 is a grenade launcher. It, like, arcs, so it's actually different, rather than just literally being a reskin of the rocket launcher. Anyway, that's all. Irrelevant.
Obsidian just got bought by Microsoft.
They did. Yes. We didn't talk about that, but that happened tonight. Or, like, today.
That's terrible.
Yep. It's bad news. I mean, it had been rumored that this was going on, and it made sense with all of the press that they were doing, that they're trying to build up their value, basically. But
they're not going to be making, like, Tyranny or...
who fucking knows?
Pillars of
But,
Eternity.
I mean, I don't know. Well, they're not going to be making, like, a Tyranny sequel. I would be shocked if that happens. Pillars of
That game
Eternity
ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but I don't know that it was successful in a way that Microsoft would want to be funding a second game.
No, it was also a Paradox game.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, now it would be Microsoft funding a sequel, presumably, and...
What a fucking disaster.
Yeah. Pillars
Why would they
seems
do that?
possible, but I also don't know what that would... I don't know
Why
what they
would
want
they do
them...
that?
I don't know what they want out of them. They would just... It's really weird, especially because of the whole...
Make an FPS.
It's really weird because of the whole Stormlands thing. Is that what that game was called? I think it was called Stormlands. Which was Microsoft funded them to make a launch title for Xbox One. And pulled the plug very late in development, and which is what caused huge layoffs at Obsidian.
Why would they go back to them?
Money, I assume, obviously. Like, that's...
But they were doing fine.
That's what I thought. I thought they were doing fine with their Kickstarters and stuff. I don't know. And their Fig and whatever.
Well, maybe we'll see Alpha
Um,
Protocol 2.
Yeah, that's not happening ever, unfortunately. As amazing as that would be.
No, it wouldn't be amazing. That game sucked.
That game
It's
is
fucking-
brilliant. It's
I mean, it was something
hilarious.
new, but it was not great.
That game's hilarious.
How much money did they?
I don't.
fucking
It hasn't
shove?
said yet because the deal's not actually finalized. When I read, it said it was like 90%, but which is weird that it was getting announced and that they were talking
Let's
about
hope
it.
it completely blows up in this.
Yeah, I don't know because they also bought In Exile at the same time, which is really weird.
Well, at least we have Larian.
You turn you turn invisible and punch 1,000,000 men in the throat. You can follow me for notifications of when I
Fuck,
go
now I'm gonna
live.
have to buy Windows 10. Ugh.
I hope
Fuck
not.
you, Obsidian.
I hope not.
The
But
quickest turnaround on a game studio for me in my entire life.
one day.
Are you gonna make me buy Windows 10 to play Tyranny 2, you pieces of shit?
No, because it won't exist.
It might. It might.
What was I gonna do? Because it wasn't also that like Chris Avallone was like, wasn't that his game?
Where did he go?
God, like, away from Obsidian with like a very bad blood. He has said a lot of shit about Obsidian.
What did he say?
Oh, he did a bunch of like shit. I don't even. He was talking a bunch of shit about like. I don't
Chris
even know.
Avallone escalates feud with Obsidian.
I
over
don't
Xbox
remember,
sale.
but it was on like a fucking weird like Fallout, like a shitty Fallout fan forum that was like, like horrible gamer town, and it was just a weird thing that I don't know.
Oh, he's making Dying Light 2. Ooh.
He's been writing on like every fucking like a ton of fucking games since he left. He's just been freelancing. As basically so they can say Chris Avallone wrote for this game and he gets money and they get
Right.
some degree of sales from the people that are fans of Chris Avallone specifically.
Oh, he did Divinity Original Sin 2?
Yeah, he's worked on a
And
bunch of games, but he
Prey?
just comes in and like, I assume just like writes a character or something or
Yeah, he did the original world and story design of Tyranny.
Yeah, I knew he was the like
Is
big
he
guy.
an asshole?
I think he's just kind of a bitter old man at this point, is what it kind of seems like.
Okay,
A
'cause
bitter old
Tyranny's
white
really
guy
good.
who's like, I don't know. I haven't played Tyranny, so I will play it at some point because I own it.
Tyranny's really good.
Um,
And I'd be sad if he was a prick.
yeah, I just think he's. It just seemed like from the way that he deployed his, like where he was posting and shit, that he's kind of like has not he has chosen not to keep up with what is going on in like video game communities for many years, and so it looked really bad to be like
he's still posting on No Mutants Allowed.
I mean, I don't think it was actually No Mutants Allowed, but it was basically like because it was a like Fallout fan forum of like shitty people like
oh boy.
Anyway, this is all insider
very sad.
drama. It was some weird like his poster about some like it was like the like gritty details of like the financial agreements of like retirement plans and shit or something that he was mad about with Fergus or Fergus whatever Urquhart the one of the other founders and I think the CEO of Obsidian.
Is the other cool guy still there?
Which is the other cool guy?
I can't remember his name. I whenever I stream with you, I just forget every
That's
single
okay.
word.
Yeah, I understand. Do you mean Josh Sawyer or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Just Sawyer's still there. Yeah,
Okay.
he's yeah, because he was the lead on Pillars 1 and 2, and is still like has been doing a ton of interviews. That's what part of the big press, like the press stuff around Obsidian. There was that book, and then he's done a ton of interviews the past couple of weeks about basically, oh, let's talk about our design process at Obsidian, and you know,
We're financially viable.
yeah, like we're a really good studio with lots of cool ideas. And, yeah,
I mean, that's true. Financially, like, maybe not.
yeah, yeah, because he was just doing like, it was like interviews with like you know, like let's talk about design, like with like game development, like conferences type stuff. Like it wasn't like press interviews exactly, but it was clearly, I think, all that stuff was getting put out there for that reason, I assume, because I know
Well, that's
companies do that.
depressing.
Yeah.
Maybe Paradox will hire somebody else to make Tyranny 2.
Yeah, I assume Obsidian holds the rights. I assume, because that's the way most of those agree. Like Paradox is mostly let the companies hold on to their own rights, but I don't actually know.
I mostly just care about Tyranny 2 at this point.
I know.
It was so good.
I've heard, you know, various good things. I think you're definitely the strongest advocate for it that I've heard.
The two RPG games that I care about are the Divinity ones and Tyranny. They both do shit that I have not seen anyone do before. They are fantasy, but new.
These are both things I haven't played, but I will.
Yeah.
They're both on the list. It's just they take a long time to get through these games. I mean, in Pillars 2, I have spent the past like 4 streams in one city. Like, it's the main city, but still, I have like had like one fight. I've just been walking around talking to people. Maybe it's only 3 streams, I don't remember, but it's a lot of streams. It's a lot of hours. Yeah, you can sub for notifications when I go live, which I maybe already said, but I don't remember. Appreciate you guys joining us and hanging out. As always, everyone should appreciate Sophie for doing this and bearing
Rest
with
in peace,
Oblivion.
Obsidian.
Also that.
And it seems to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind.
They're not dead yet. They're just, you know.
Yeah, they are.
You know, somebody was like, "Well, at least they'll have more money, so they're unlikely. They will probably won't have to
They'll
fire
have
people."
more money to make
And I'm
a
like,
Halo RPG.
yeah, I don't think they're going to be less likely to fire people because Microsoft
They're more
bought
likely
them.
to fire people.
Yeah, yeah,
They're more likely to fire everyone.
yeah.
Now the closing of their studio is no longer their decision of financials.
Right.
Well, like knowing them. Actually, I'm not sure because if
I mean, we don't know the details of the deal
Chris
yet. So.
Avallone has left, then I don't know if they've got that stubborn shithead backbone to make another studio like Black Isle. Like, if Microsoft shut them, I think they would just shut. I mean, Josh Schreier would go on to do things, but...
Yeah, I think there's plenty of people there that would do stuff. I mean, they're not gonna disappear.
Never be Obsidian, though.
It's interesting because my reaction, I was talking to somebody else about this, was like, well, it's about the Avalon stuff, about Avalon leaving, which was like years ago now, but we're talking about it recently. And because my relationship, I mean, it's like, obviously Coder 2 is good.
Yes, good.
But definitely New Vegas is like one of the most important games to me, and that is Josh Sawyer's game. Like Avalon was the lead on the DLCs other than Honest Hearts, but he wasn't that of a major force in the main game, the base game.
I mean, saying he was the lead on most of the DLCs except Honest Hearts is a huge plus.
Yeah, yes, I know. No, and I like the DLCs. I just like there's
But
Avalon's
did he do
storytelling
Lonesome
is
Road?
very like focused on sort of philosophy and character stuff, and
Yes.
Joss Sawyer, like as evidenced through New Vegas and Pillars, is a lot more like materialist storytelling about kind of logistical political situations. And as a person, my tastes have like over time leaned much harder in that direction. What was that?
It's the mouth MIDI version of the USSR anthem.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So, I was kind of like, I mean, yeah, like, Avalon left. He was clearly a valuable asset to the studio. He's clearly like he's a good writer. He's done a lot of great stuff. But it wasn't. I wasn't like like oh, Obsidian is lost because they don't have Chris
No,
Avalon
I
anymore. Yeah.
didn't think that either.
Yeah.
But now knowing that he worked on Divinity 2 and Tyranny, the two RPG games that I've liked the most in like the last 10 years, that's
Yeah.
I like all of their writers, but apparently I
Mhm.
like him a lot more.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, we'll see how this. I mean, he's also yeah. I don't know how much he did on Divinity. I'd be curious.
Well, there's like one specific interaction that if like he had anything to do with, then he might as well have written the entire thing.
Because it seems like he's been a lot of just kind of like coming in on games and doing like
Yep,
some
this story looks
characters or
good.
stuff. Like they give him specific characters, right?
Any work on Divinity is good. Like
'Cause I think
there is
that's
no
how he
character
worked
in that
on
game that I don't like.
Numenera, which I've now played and don't really intend to play, but
Nope, looks boring.
yeah, that is very much the like
Hey, you
that
guys
feels
remember
like a
Baldur's
game that
Gate?
just took the wrong lessons from Planescape Torment of like
Yeah.
what was interesting about that. Like, what if we just completely go up our own ass, basically?
What if everything is a metaphor?
But I mean, I don't know. I will. I'm watching the Mages and Murder Dads video series. They're doing Tides of Numenera right now, and so I'm curious to see how it actually, because I don't really know that much about the game, so I'm curious to see how much that what its outside appearance that actually bears out, whether that is actually what that game is.
Yeah.
But from just watching the beginning of it, that's what that game is still.
You know what I really appreciate? The second we get out of Oblivion, our conversation picks up like tenfold.
Well,
Have you
because I'm
noticed
not
every single time?
focusing with all this. Like
Well,
trying
not just
to
focus, but it's like the energy picks up.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Like it feels like we've taken a burden off. Like I'm not carrying anything anymore. I can just talk.
Well, we should end the stream.
Yeah, let's talk about
and
Obsidian for 24
say
hours.
goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye, Obsidian.
That too. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night.
I will always love you.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box.
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet again.